Yeah, let's play video games. Let's do Final Fantasy. Grab. You. Okay. There we go. I think I turned the music off because I was in the gold saucer. Oh, we have, I'm pretty sure that in like 30 minutes we have the big cactpot. It should be good. Whoop, there we go. 44Q, not bad. But I'm pretty sure we have the grand cactpot. Yeah, it's gambling night. Go get your MGP, dude. Go get your points. I need to start saving them, and I'm not going to spend them on cards anymore. One, I think most of the cards can be gotten probably just from battling people, not having to buy the packs. And I'd rather have mounts than play cards. Yeah. I think that's much better. I'm going to be sitting in the fountain, I think. In the main plaza. Of the gold saucer. There we are. What the hell? Why are you sitting this way? What Lieutenant Dan, you got no legs. What happened to you? It's not how I was sitting. God damn, he's pretty. You're not allowed to be that fucking pretty. Also, I'm not turning the music on yet. I'm sick of the gold saucer music. Is there a way to play a different theme? Hold on, let me ask Rion. Not wrong server, that's my Titan server. Weon? Hello? Oh, I have a different button. Oh, shit. Give the Titans, please. Oh, fuck, man. I started working on it again. I shouldn't have done that because now I'm like hard for it. There we go. Got the thing set up. Hello? Okay. I know that went through. They're just not reacting to it. That's fine. So is there a way to like change the theme for the gold saucer? Because I fucking hate the music here.
There is no way to change any of the background music.
That is very unfortunate. Also, the dodo ran up on the counter and it looked like he was on my shoulder. I was about to lose my shit. Turns out he's just on the counter, so I'm losing a little bit of shit. He's so fucking cute. We do need to change him though. Be gone, thought.
I am getting cat levels of fucking mini cactpot. I'm mad.
There you go. No, cat gets a lot. Goat gets fucking nothing. Every night, cat's like, oh, I just got like 1,700. Here you go.
I got like 300 total. I hate it.
That's me, bitch.
I'm gonna go gamble back on my server.
Oh my god. Hey, Panda. How you doing, dude? All right, mini cactpot ticket. Listen, I'm gonna set the standard for cat to beat. Okay? I'm gonna just beat her ass. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have to go for it. Not punished. 789 isn't there, but this would have been more. Yeah, the 678 is good. Is there any? There's not anything higher here, right? There's not going to be anything that hits higher than that, probably. Yeah, dude, the 21 right there. Who would have known that though? I would rather go for the 123 though. I've been disappointed the only times that I've not gone for it and then got the dick instead. Was I mad when you hit the 10K? No. Because I don't have a bet with you that I'm always going to beat you. I have a bet, I have a bet that I'm always going to beat Cat. Oh, jeez, okay. I have a bet that I'm always going to beat Cat, though. That I do have. Okay. 124 gives us 37. We really are fucked, no matter what we do. This ends up being 4. Could be 8 for another 720. No, it can't because the 4 is there. It could be 360 if we hit a 5 exactly, but then after that, we'd need to hit a 7. To get any real points out of that. We would be hitting almost 1,000 just from those, though. Hey, Snicky boy. How you doing, dude? Okay. I think I'm better off hitting the 4 across, and... Like, if that's a 9 and an 8, what the fuck happens? 17 and ends up being 21. There's a chance for 21 there, chance for 21 there. Go for it. Damn. They were both 119. Oh, yeah, no. 521 would have hit 8. Yeah. The 5 needed to be there, or the 5 needed to be... No. Yeah. Fuck, why didn't I go for this? Oh, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. 119 is still fine. As long as I get over 1,000, I think I can beat cat ass. Which is always the goal. Oh. Well, cat, suck my dick, dude. Just casually 10,000. Alright, listen. We did alright tonight. We did like 10,900. I think we're doing alright there. Fuck you, cat. Good luck, bitch. How much did a plant get? Also, let me go check upstairs real quick. You got 200 on Fern. You're not supposed to get 200. That's mine. All right, cacpot board. Let me just check. It's in God, it's in 30 minutes, right? It's not now. No, people would be here. It's yet to be announced. Okay, at 8 p.m. my time. Fuck, it's 7:30 my time. I hate everything. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do then. Last time we got our quest guys. Oh, hi. Oh, dude, look at you. Nice. You look like you're ready for the beach, man. I can't tell you. Whoa, hold on now. Don't flash the camera. Fucking chill. Here we go. Oh, cute. Cute. Okay. We got Summoner unlocked the time before, but we got Pugilist and Gladiator both up to 30, and they're both ready to finish their job quests. And I think we finished Gladiator. Get that up there and get that up to Paladin, because Paladin will look really fucking cool. We also only have the 2 quests left for this. And will to give us a good opportunity to see if we're able to read tonight. If we are able to read, then I think we'll run into Marauder, maybe for the first 3 quests to get up to 5, 10, and 15. Blast this thing up to 30 and then finish the rest of it. Basically do a roulette at that point. Hello, dude. There's Silver. Dude, Silver's so cute when he doesn't have a helmet on, as it turns out. Not surprising. Oh god, your poor shins. What the fuck has happened to your ankles? Hello? Oh, your poor shins. Oh, you're fucked.
The strongest leggies.
I like the breakdancing he's doing there as he changes poses. Hey, Umbreon's here too. Umbreon just looks like, if this were a Vampire the Masquerade's roleplay server, he would look like the head of some family every time. Every time. I'm fucking intimidated. Oh my god, I forgot how my body functions. Hold on, there we go. Okay, I also think it'd be nice to get Pugilist into Monk. Like, these guys that are 30, get their, like, Summoner's done. Get Pugilist into Monk, get Gladiator into Warrior, try and get Marauder up to... Gladiator to Paladin, and try to get Marauder up to Warrior tonight. That's a lot, though. It's a lot of job quests. We'll see if we get through it. Pugilist is done, though. I think we're now just going to unlock Monk. It's just a quick quest. Gladiator has 2 quests left, and then the quest to change into Paladin. Then Marauder has all of its job quests. So that's going to be... I think that's going to be a decent amount. Again, I don't know how long we're going to go tonight, so just bear with me. There may be a point at which I'm like, yep, I'm done. I need to go. As is basically going to be the case for the rest of my life. Just need to give myself that space to do that. Because there's always something I can be doing if I'm not going to be streaming, right? Okay. So that's a plan. Let's go get Pugilist set up to Monk. Let's get Gladiator finished, then we'll work on Marauder. 3 job quests, do the roulette, get it up to 24, power level it to 30, then finish the job quest. So that sounds like a plan. Okay. Which means... you. Brother from another mother. Is really? That's what they went with? Okay, we're going to go to Ul'dah. There we go. Then, turn the music on as soon as we get out of here. There we go. Pretty good. Alright, so I hope you guys are doing alright. There we go. Music back on. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's so nice to have that in a button, man. That is so nice to just have a button that turns music off. So I can sit there and enjoy, bards when they're playing without having to go into the menu. Just click a button and be able to enjoy the concert. Okay. It's in, yes, for you. Oh, Jesus, here we go. Yeah, this one gives me Soul of the Monk. Okay. Ooh, you start out with some AoE on Monk. Nice. Cool.
Tell me, do you know of Professor Eric? He is a scholar of Eorzean military history whose genius is second to none, and he is among our most valued clients.
There we go. Yeah, /BGM is what we do, but I put it in a button. You showed up and I left. I'm sorry, Panda. You were just slow. Bitch. There we go.
Some find him to be verbose, tedious, haughty, but never mind all that. The man spends more gil on a moon's research than most people see in a lifetime. Hence our amicable relations.
Of course he does.
His latest work has him visiting the sites of ancient battlefields. He insists on surveying lands plagued by savage beasts. According to him, the beasts keep man away, and less intrusion by man means greater preservation. Whatever his reasons, should the professor meet an untimely fate, we will be unable to collect the gil he has borrowed. Oh, a man after my own wallet. Much less the interest. Oh, and it would be a terrible loss for the academic community and so on and so forth. Yes, yes.
Okay, this is Frackle. This man is Frackle. The potatoes have one motive. Okay, listen. I'm starting to like the potatoes more and more. I think we have a lot in common. We're money gremlins.
The point is, the man must needs be guarded. To that end, I sent a monk of Alamigo to see to his safety. But it turns out the bloody oaf has no work ethic about him. Just like an Alamigan.
Oh, there it is. There are the fucking relations we were looking for. The people do see them as, like, disposable laborers who are not reliable or dependable as a class. That's some bullshit.
The professor cannot focus on his work if he feels endangered, and so has demanded we assign him a new bodyguard. That's why I'm so glad to see you. The professor is awaiting his new escort as we speak, and I'd like for it to be you. You are yet a mere pugilist. Perhaps this task would provide some insight into what the monkhood does around here. Make for the Goldsmiths Guild, and there seek out our good Professor Eric. The professor claims he will pay his debt and the fees for his protection once his research is complete. See to it that our investment doesn't end up under the paw or in the maw of some nasty beast.
Okie dokie. Yeah, the fucking potatoes. Oh, all the way down there. God. Okay. I could have just teleported, but I'm dumb. So that's not what we're doing. I'm a little whore. Well, there's a Freudian slip. I meant to say I'm a little horse. I couldn't get the S out, you know. I mean, fuck me, dude. I meant to say I'm a little horse, so it's hard to do the potato voice. Are you now? Yes. Fuck's sake. I'm hoarse because one of the side effects of the meds is dry mouth, and I'm not used to that. And of course, I don't drink anything, so I ended up hoarse after only one day of not taking care of myself. Like, I'm not on the pill now, but, you know, the effects of it were lasting. Is that why I'm thinking about dicks? Listen, man. I can't help myself. All right. Oh, God. I need to take a shower again. Damn, dude. All right. All right. Yaya K. Who the fuck? Dude, she looks like an onion. Little turnip bitch. Lavender turnip bitch. Oh, God. I can't even see. She can't even see over the steering wheel. The fucking text box. Let's move it up here. There we go.
Welcome to the Thaumaturgist Guild. Is it fate that has guided your steps here, friend?
Okay, I don't believe you.
Within these hallowed halls, the art of devastation are taught. Primeval magics in which to bring about the enemy's ruin.
This is a church, dude. Fucking chill.
If you would join our ranks and wield the power of thaumaturgy, I urge you to seize this moment and confide in me your arcane ambitions.
Okay, you fucking weirdo. There we go. I hate all of you.
Church is bad because they won't let me fuck dragons.
They won't let you talk about fucking dragons. Anyway. Oh, dude, I smell popcorn. I hate it. Paws and maws. Ooh, fucking Rion. God damn it, dude. Okay.
Yes, there truly was no other answer, was there? Lean closer now, and I shall whisper to you of thaumaturgy's beginnings.
Oh, she is a fucking cultist. Anyway.
The nation of Ul'dah inherited its traditions from ancient, oh god, Belladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priestess of the Order of Nathal, who have passed them down for generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funeral rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually merged as the new art we now know as thaumaturgy. I fucking hate the potatoes. I go through waves of potato to potato. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The Dwemer's employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. Thus does our guild thrive in the depths of Arzenith Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thaw, the divine arbiter of the afterlife. We are black maging apparently. What the fuck? I thought this was for monks. What am I doing here? I feel like I've signed up at the wrong place. This is not monk things. Potato cult though, honestly. What say you then, adventurer? Would you plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy?
You went to the Thaumaturge Guild, become mage.
Oh no, I don't want. I literally showed up here and I was like, please help, I want to become monk. And like, do you know anything about necromancy? I wanted Zen, bitch. Please.
Don't hate necromancers. They just want to raise a family.
I love necromancers and their nuclear families. Ever expanding. It's like the Brady Bunch with zombies. Except you need like 84 squares. And they're all skeletons. I was about to say, I was like sitting here sincerely thinking I was signing up at the Monks Guild. For some reason, I don't know, I just ran down here, y'all. It just ran down here, I'll be honest with you. I just made an assumption this is where I was supposed to go and I ran down here. So here we are. Fuck's sake. It's like you want to go to church, you accidentally sign up for a fucking cult. We don't call it Fist Wizard for nothing. That's fair, Rion. Alright.
But before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guildmasters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Okay, goodbye. I just wanted fucking directions. Let me out of here as fast as possible. I'm not joining these culty bitches. Brother from another mother. I need to go this way. Probably this way, I'm guessing. What the fuck are you doing down here, little potato? I'm gonna guess that this is it, and then I'm gonna... okay. Be very disappointed. Seems weird that you just have an automatic door to 3 caskets that would be very easy to plunder. Apart from, like, one old lady here who looks very confused. This woman's clearly a racist. Stop fucking staring at me, bitch! You never seen a boy with ears before? I'm gonna kick your ass! Anyway. So there's that. We did it. Thanks, Fern. Bap that man. Hey. Oh, okay. Oh, look, nice cat ass showing off his
sinuses.
Perfect.
It's all over the desk, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hi, Giz.
I'm dying, Squirtle.
Perfect. There we go. Hey, hold on.
In with a Coke and goes, "Hey, Yiz, I brought you a neti pot."
Oh, hell yeah. Yiz has a habit of spewing things from his nose at this point. I consider it one of his primary character flaws. If this were an anime, that's how he'd be introduced.
Wait, flaw?
Tell me I said character traits, not flaw.
You said flaw. We can go back.
Oh, fuck, I'm dumb. I'm dying and dumb. I swallowed wrong, which is very uncharacteristic of me. And now it's like right there. That last little bit of water. This is why I don't drink water. It tries to fucking assassinate me every time I drink it. Ugh. All right, hold on. We're on our way. I know I can teleport. To those of you in YouTube, shut the fuck up. I feel like that guy lives here. Every time I come here, I feel like I see Smooth Criminal hanging around. I really like that I'm getting to know people. Like, there are names that I'm seeing over and over again. Also, Valentine's Day event. Anything really cute that we could use to be a little more slutty or would improve our job as a future bartender / entertainer?
It's only a barding for the chocobo as far as I know, and like some furniture.
I'll take a barding for my chocobo. Is it extremely flamboyant?
That I'm not sure. Someone else might.
Oh.
If you like cute delivery moogles.
I think Moogles are a scam, so I'm going to skip that for now.
Is deliver yourself into my bed, please.
It looks like a
Working on it.
delivery chocobo. Oh, I think those are cute. It is 90% of our job is like return to the waking sands and listen to Menphelia be high for 20 minutes. Welcome, adventurer. It's time for you to pick the next god you're gonna fist to death. Which one would you... Damn. Dude, Fern with the teleporting fashion magic? Fuck's sake, I can't compete with this. What's it like having 2/3 of a brain? There we go.
I only have like 3 brain cells, I don't know.
Fuck. Well, that's 3/4 as far as I'm concerned. I've never met somebody with more than 4. Why am I here? I need to be here. Oh, Eric, that's right. Shout out to Cotton Candy. Really? Well, okay, listen, that's his drag name clearly, and he's doing a damn good job, so I'm gonna let him be. Ah, my punch-prone manservant, I presume. You may and shall call me Eric. You are to guard my life, even at the cost of your own, and aid in my revolutionary research whenever and however asked. How many primary endeavors is it to reconstruct the military histories of old through the ethereal analysis of ancient battlegrounds? Oh no. I assume the words conjure in your simple mind romantic images of vast plains, open valleys, with armies charging blindly at one another. False. I seek to know where the armies of old were deployed, where they made camp and marched. No doubt you think such lands to be the song of... What? Oh. No doubt you think such lands to be those sung of in the Song of Bards. False. They are here, beneath our very feet, and to find them and determine precisely how events unfolded upon them is my purpose. I literally don't care. I'm just a 9-to-5er, dude. This is your passion, not mine. You hired me for a job. I'm gonna do that job. I don't give a shit what you do. Does not matter. No doubt you jumped at the chance to aid in my work. Tell me, which of my treatises have you read? All of None! God, I knew you adventurers had a reputation for being unlettered. I didn't know you actually made efforts to remain so. Ugh, it matters not. Does it, though? This guy's ego seems to think it matters. This guy's typical fucking bourgeoisie. He thinks everyone he pays minimum wage is gonna give a shit about what he's doing here. You're the only one getting paid to give a shit. Sorry, getting paid to give a shit. The rest of us are just here. Let him die. It's worth more money to let him live and then ransom him back to his family, who probably doesn't like him either, but has to like him because otherwise they'll be poor. So yeah, we can't read, but that's typical. I require only that you work with diligence, unlike that oh god. Oh, unlike that Widdergeld buffoon. The man proved to be the sloth itself. Alas, he is a monk of Alamigo. I suppose the fool was too busy opening his chakra or whatever it is those barbarians do all day. Wow! This shit! I admit he seemed keenly interested in my research, but now he has gone off to the 12 knows where and is yet to return. Do you understand the sheer magnitude of this inconvenience? Okay, that's an important line. He's given us that this other guy was apparently lazy. He's marked himself basically as a bad character. Because he's an uptight, judgmental prick, right? So we're not meant to like him. He's ultimately going to be set up to be shown as wrong, right? His personality traits are going to be written in a way that we get a theme that shows this kind of behavior is not acceptable, ultimately. I would hope so. Or it doesn't. That's okay. That's not the direction they want to go with it. But what we're realizing here is that there's probably going to be a greater mystery to this other monk we're looking for. That I think he probably made a discovery that Eric himself doesn't have. And this other guy probably was using Eric to some extent to get closer to the research that he was looking for. Perhaps he has some kind of personal relation to the history. Maybe it's his lineage of some kind. I wouldn't be surprised to find that he didn't just disappear as an abandonment of his duty, but that Eric was a piece of shit and he was better off going to do the search himself, or there's going to be a minor twist in the reasoning there, right? And one thing I like to train my students to do is a predictive analysis, which is this. I'm sitting here right now based on the information I have, potentially the foreshadowing that I've discovered. I want to look at how do I see this playing out, because your synthesis of potential storylines from this point is almost as good as your retroactive analysis of how it got there. And being able to do both ways is really, really good for training you to see potential paths for writing, and actually will make you a better writer. And in some cases, you can get through this predictive analysis, you can get much more training for you can get much more narrative training out of one story if you are doing a consistent predictive analysis and then updating those predictions as you go, which is how the main way that I do my analysis is through that. Is that predictive analysis is a beautiful thing that can only happen if you don't know. Once you know what's going to happen in the story, you no longer can do predictions, but you can do exploratory alternative analysis, but it's very different. The beautiful thing about a predictive analysis specifically is that you are limited to what you've been handed so far, and your prior knowledge and your knowledge of tropes and patterns in literature and relevant allusions or comparisons or references that might be getting made. If your story is shaping up to be a carbon copy of another story, you can know that that's probably going to be the track you go down. Avatar being basically Pocahontas. Once you start to see those things come together, the rest of the story, you know how it's going to play out, especially because it's young adult literature, as in the case of Avatar and most Disney movies. They're either children's or young adult. They're going to play out in pretty predictable ways because they're not meant to necessarily shock and surprise the audience. They're usually meant to be moralistic and have a pretty predictable flow through so that you don't lose the audience. They're made to be simpler for that way. And I want to add a disclaimer for anyone who's watching through and thinks that when I say something that's written for young adults is bad. I'm not criticizing it in the sense that I'm saying it's bad. I'm criticizing it in the sense that I am assessing its value as a work of art and as a mode of reinforcing societal norms, because that's ultimately what art does. It's a reflection and a reinforcement of what we see around us as normal in society. Either by calling out what is absurd and abnormal, or trying to capture the romanticized version of our ideal reality, right? Writing is a lot of the same way, and there's a reason that these stories repeat, is that people don't learn their lesson. In that because people die, we don't, the lessons that someone 3 generations ago learned, we have to learn it again the hard way, because there are certain things that no matter how many times you're told, until you know it yourself in your own experience, you're not going to be able to do anything really about it. There's only so much that friendly advice can do to teach you wisdom. Wisdom has to be earned through your own action. It's not something that can be inherited. Instincts can be inherited, and that's about the best we're going to get from previous generations. But this is another reason that your job as an older person is to warn younger generations of things they're going to have to learn on their own. Don't necessarily give them the answer, but just be like, hey, you're going to run into this. Stories are a big way in which we do that as people. doing a predictive analysis as we go through allows us to see if there are going to be those sort of, this is the same story we've been told before. And in this case, I'm not saying that there is at all. We've barely got, we don't have a conflict yet. We're still firmly in the exposition. But it is the value of a predictive analysis to do that. And when I criticize something as being for young adults, it's saying that I'm not expecting a major twist here. I'm not expecting an M. Night Shyamalan turnaround at some point, which is not a good example because his twists are just Deus Ex Machina bullshit, and for the most part, they're just not good writing. Twist for the sake of twist, shock for the sake of shock value is gratuitous and purposeless. Which is redundant to say, but still, anyway, not a Shyamalan fan. Anyway, so as we're going through here, I want to add disclaimers every now and then so that people know, the perspective from which we analyze, because it's very easy as when you're going to critique something, you're going to analyze something as you go through. It's very easy to just point out the bad and sort of assess a value to something and just be like, yes, that was terrible, do better next time. It's very easy to rip into something based on its flaws, its weaknesses. I was having a real bad brain day when we started, or when we were continuing the, what guild was it? The Mages Guild, the Arcanist Guild, where I did not like, what's her name? The girl. I didn't like the girl. And I was railing on the writing. I was just having such a bad brain day, which is why ultimately her character was a one-note character, and I didn't like that. And that's really what that boiled down to. But it pissed me off that I had to keep reading it because it's a cliche that I'm so sick to death of. It's all over anime too. Anime has a big problem with one-note characters because they're usually made with shitloads of characters. So it's hard to develop a large cast. It's hard to develop a large cast. The more characters you have, the less screen time they're going to be able to get within a set amount of time that you have with which to present them. Especially in movies. This is why a big reason why I don't watch movies is in an hour and a half, maybe the longest movie we're going to have is 3 hours. Maybe it's a trilogy, and you need to be like a three-hour trilogies to get what feels like real meaningful character development these days. Like Lord of the Rings did it well. That's why it's such a popular movie, is that it had such a satisfying payoff in character development. You're not going to get that in like an hour and a half. A game has the benefit of being, X long, however long we want it to be. Though it feels like the job quests do feel like they have the same pacing between them, so we'll see. But I don't know. I definitely think that the monk that we're chasing after is definitely going to have run off on his own, probably to solve the mystery that Eric is pursuing. And Eric, I imagine, is probably making a bunch of assumptions. He seems to be someone who is based deeply in what would be called ethnocentrism, where it's a lot like how the British colonized places, rather than, and it was especially true in the case of India, nobody knows how to live in the Indian climate in that region better than Indian people do, right? Because they fucking live there. So the British come in, take over, colonialism, yay. And they start imposing sort of British society into Indian society. They start imposing their culture. And there are some great stories about experiences of Indian children that now have to go to an English school, a British school. And there's one, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called By Any Other Name. It does a really good job of showing how incompetent the British imperialists were at managing properties, at managing people, because everything was so rigid and buildings had to look a certain way, which didn't make sense, for things like temperature control, and rooms had to be closed and instead of letting airflow through to keep them cool and stuff like that. And just simple things that, rather than just, one, not fucking colonizing, but secondly, rather than adopting the wisdom of the culture they take over, they're imposing their own onto them, and it doesn't fit. It just doesn't fucking fit. And it becomes painful. Eric seems like the kind of pretentious douchebag that is going to probably do that with his research. It's something that can happen, a personal bias that comes from a lack of empathy, or prejudgment that comes from whatever you're studying, being inferior or superior. your emotional or ethical biases toward the subject you're researching will have an immense impact on my dick. Exactly. If you come in loving a fucking plump, girthy boy that's gonna just spray all over your face, you're gonna love it. If you come in and you prefer him a little smaller, not gonna be great, not gonna be good. If you prefer thin and long, not gonna happen. You know, you're just gonna be disappointed every time. There's no amount of practice and research that's gonna make it nicer for you. I'm sorry. No, you're welcome to try. Fuck, that one nailed it. Perfect timing. Fuck y'all. Thanks for the bits though. Anyway, so yeah, I think the monk is running off. Because he probably, I would imagine there was some kind of disagreement. I'm just making some predictions here. I don't know if I'm right. It doesn't really matter if I'm right, but we're exploring it at this point. I think the monk has run off to do his own research, or he's discovered something that Eric either overlooked or didn't care about, and he was naturally interested, and that's the important line there. He seemed keenly interested in his research. He probably has a personal reason for wanting to do it. Eric probably has a financial reason for wanting to do it. Their motivations for conducting this research are probably very different. I imagine Eric is going to be exploitative of whatever he learns there. And this other monk is probably working to protect it so that it doesn't get exploited. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, you have to meow at me, otherwise I will end up becoming a fucking black mage on accident, you know. Wanted to go to church with Grandma, ended up a necromancer, resurrecting Grandpa again. Fuck's sake. Happy birthday, Grandma. I got you your husband back.
Again?
I never realized I said again. It's a thing that just happens, you know, every now and then. Oops. Grandma, I went to get you some cigarettes, but I came home with your nephew. Fuck. Found him out behind the KFC and I thought I'd bring him home. He died choking on chicken bones. Be fine. Anyway, I think that's what's going to happen. We'll see. Good, good. You show that much promise at least. But let us speak more of my work. Our first destination is the Silde. It's probably Silde. Our first destination is the Silde excavation site in central Thanalan. I believe events of great import to the history of Silde transpired there. Surely if you have ears, you have heard of Silde. I do. Fucker, I have. Can you not see them? Oh my god. Or are you as deaf as well as dull? Ugh. Very well. I see you require some instruction. It would be remiss of me as an academic to allow you to wallow in such ignorance. Silde was plunged into chaos in the wake of King... Oh god. Silde was plunged into chaos in the wake of King Lalawaifu's demise, or the King of Springs as he was known. Despite the success of economic reforms, blah 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 blah, fomented unrest among the people, blah blah blah, resulting in violent outbreaks and throughout the kingdom. There we go. And then we're falling asleep. That's what's happening. We're just, Fascinating, is it not? It is enough to convince one things could not have happened any other way, no? False. One among my colleagues disagreed with this interpretation of events. He claimed to have evidence suggesting otherwise, but all trace of it disappeared before it was published. I wonder if the monk is then, like that, obviously, you have to go into every analysis, everything you read. There is no accident there. There is absolutely no accident in anything. Every line should be included with a purpose. Why are we being given this information? He claimed that Eric is wrong. We know Eric is supposed to be shown wrong because of how he's being characterized as an asshole. So he just needs to be knocked down a peg and needs to be wrong as part of the narrative, right? So this other guy who's opposing him probably is right. Wouldn't imagine it's possible that he poached the monk as a protecting unit, or the monk is perhaps a protege of his, a previous protege. They are refugees. There's no reason that this monk refugee couldn't have been studying this in some regard previously as to why, that's why he's interested. So, there's any number of ways that this could move, but we have a few pieces on the board now. We don't really know the relationship yet, but we have this other researcher who disagrees with Eric. We have the other monk who abandoned Eric for some reason, and then there's us who's now thrown in the middle of it. And of course, there's Eric, who gives a shit, you know. Mine own research shall unearth any such evidence, should it truly exist. I shall know the truth. Granted, you are not the brightest coal in the brazier, but surely such a prospect entices even you. And so we make for the Sildi excavation site in central Thanalan. Travel the way before me to see that it is safe, and once there, set up the safe thermometer. And should you ever care to know more of the Eorzean military history, do come and see me. It is a personal crusade of mine to guide the dullards of this realm towards some modicum of enlightenment. It's interesting. The word crusade has a lot of historical importance, with being the same sort of imperialistic bullshit that he seems to be marked by. Zealous, not truly just, usually based in a financial gain or some kind of other religious coercion to get soldiers to fight innocent people and basically go on raiding and pillaging campaigns for no reason other than, I don't know. Who knows? So we'll see. Anytime I see the word crusade, it's definitely got to have some interesting connotation to it. All right, we'll see. I don't know. This is interesting so far. I like the premise of the monk guild. Oh fuck! At least these two have each other to talk about. Nice dress he is. I fucking love it. Them buns. I want to see that side cheek. Don't turn away. There we go. Excellent. I super appreciate the side cheek. We're gonna pet. There we go. Nice Yu-Gi-Oh deck, dude. You should find Snick. He'd love that. We require cat ass. I believe we have cat ass. There's Frackle. Look at him. Excellent. Okay, so we want to unlock Monk. We're not really doing it. We're just unlocking it. I'm gonna run out because we can. I need to go to Central Thanalan from here. Let's do this. And then run. Behemoth. Damn. It's actually not far at all. It's on the other side of this ridge. Okay. I gotta remember how to do the pugilist there. At all. Just wait until I get to Yiz ref sheet. Oh shit. It's gonna be nice. I want a fucking side cheek dump truck to look at, man. That's what needs to be on Yiz's thing. Are we going down here with the Sprig boys? Okay, we are, but like not the fun way. Oh, we are going the fun way. Hell yeah, dude. Good deal. Grave robbers. Okay, that's an indication of what be going on here. It will be there. Perfect. Give cat ass. There we go. Okay, go ahead and use the thermometer. I'm going to get ambushed and not murdered, I'm sure. Because we haven't fought anything in a while. Yeah. Level 30. Wait, well, hold on. 34. Fuck's sake. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Help. Well done. Now we only need wait for the air thermometer to gauge the... Huh? This man looks like Anderson Cooper. A little bit. There are fiends about. They often draw to the lingering sense of blood and death. Well, this is what you're here for. Have at it. There we go. Pull out my fucking bread knife. We're ready to go. Speaking of knives, by the way, I got the preview on how the Coco skin is going to look for the Stream Raiders, by the way. Gonna look amazing, I should say. I have a 1-2-3 combo. I don't know why I'm not using it. Did I really level up from that? What the fuck? Nice. Am I really hitting all of them? They're not even all aggroed on me. This is bizarre. Just punch him. Doink. There we go. Then I can open up with a 3 on this man. Then a 1 to kill him. And then we don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, 2 and a 3 on this guy will kill him too. There we go. Nice, cat. Get some din-dins. Oh shit, this guy's level 30. Rabis. No, I'm gonna kick his ass. Come here. Get up on this rock so I can feel tall. There we go. That's the true magic. Did he just dodge my attack or something? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I can't read. Uh-oh. Look at them. They're so fucking... Look at the little face. I need to kick him in the face when he tries to do... Uh-oh. When he tries to do bullshit magic on me and cheating. We'll see. There we go, nice. Did I win or die? There we go. It's Emil. Flying Emil. Basically, he's got a diaper. That's fucking cute. No, stop casting your fucking hacking bullshit. Oh, there he is. Well, that's a man. We put up real quick. Well, we just got the special soul, don't we? Yes, we do. I love that comment. Her girl drops her glasses like, oh no, I dropped my glasses. I can see everything without my glasses, and fucking third eye is open, shining. Reminds me of that. Anyway. Widowgelt. So good of you to drag yourself all this way, you pure-blind sluggard. Oh, and Mico, you have far exceeded what admittedly low expectations I had of you. I suppose introductions are in order. Far be it from me to deny the realms unread of the comfort of one another's company. Widowgelt, Mico Widowgelt, the monk I spoke of, sent to me by Gagaruna. Oh, that was their name. I tried to make a pupil of Widowgelt as well, but he has little mind for history. His primitive beliefs in the witchcraft of chakra and spiritual energies have tenacious hold on him. No, he's not. You know who this is? God, who's that guy from Project Runway? Tim Gunn. He's not Anderson Cooper. This is Tim fucking Gunn. Oh, truly. This is the area where they have been sightings of walking dead. I have heard the tales. Some claim they've seen an apparition wearing the garb of an ancient commander. Wouldn't that be nice? Just go walking over everything. Careful. There are still dangers about. Okay. His work is dear to him. That is good. He thirsts for knowledge, for truth. Discovery awakens him. You too have awoken, friend. Can you not feel? Oh. Do not be frightened. There was a battle long ago. Much energy remains. It has found you. It flows through you. Your chakra has been opened. This as the light has shone from you. It is as Eric said. Widowgelt is my name. I am a brother of the monkhood. My order is the first of Ralgar. Our way is to train the body and the mind. Yeah? The fist is our weapon. With it we put down our enemies. The energy within us moves this fist. The chakra is the seat of that energy. It is a sacred place. It can be opened and the life force within controlled. Chakra exists in all that lives, in all beings, yet not all beings can open them. Much training is needed, and great discipline. With these, the life force be commanded. Okay. I like the fucking feather. I gotta tell you, it's my favorite feather. There are those who require no training. Their inner strength is such that it forces the chakra open. I have heard of this happening, but never have I seen it until now. I see in you great conviction. You mean to walk the monk's path, and so I will give you this, a soul crystal, the mark of my order. Cool. None but a monk may hold it, and only then with the order's leave. But your chakra is awakened. That is clear, and so you are worthy. Many bore that crystal before you, and it remembers them, their breath and their movement. They will one day be yours, but your chakra must open further. Only then can the crystal's memory enter you. This is no more than the beginning. Now you must train. Learn to control the life force within you. In time, you will master it. We stand on an ancient battleground. A great war was waged here. The spirit of the fight lingers. The aether reaches for the chakra. It aids in their opening. That is why we monks seek such lands. Oh, good. Eric seeks these lands for reasons of his own. See, they both want the land, but he wants to exploit it, and he wants to exploit it, but not really. The fates favor you in this. Follow him. Your chakra will grow even more. Professor Eric is leaving. Fear not. I will see to his safety. Please, brother, the thermometer. Gather it and bring it to the Goldsmiths Guild. So what did he fuck off for then? Was it just so that he could come and rescue us? Was it just a plot device to get us into the story? I feel like there needs to be a real explanation, like a purposeful reason that he was gone. Fucking good boy. Precious boy. Look at him. He found a fucking rock. He's so excited. No, mine rock. He just fucked up. That's okay. You can have it, dude. I don't want it. Give me your rock. Please keep it. The fucking teeth, I know. That's the big thing about Coco is I love him having little shark teeth. Just like that. It's fucking adorable. That's right. Little teeth are so adorable. They also help for shredding the shit out of everything. They're just little loot goblins. I swear to God, if Coco existed in this game, he'd be them. Maybe he's in there. Those are just like little suits. Maybe Coco's a furry. He's so excited about rock, yeah. He's excited about everything, dude. Can't help himself. Fucking dodo. No brain cells in there. None. Alright, off we are. Back to Ul'dah. We're gonna run, I think. Yeah, we're gonna run. It won't kill me to run. He's so chunky. What is this? Oh. Vitor Baggins. I was pretty sure it was going to be T Baggins. There we go. If I can hold on tight, I know. There's nothing to hold on but just like the scruff of his feathers there. Like there's no harness or anything. There we go. Can we style Coco's ears like that? Hell yeah, we can. We can do whatever we want. There we go. I have a couple designs I want to work on for Coco playing with Spriggan Friend. Yes, we can do whatever the fuck we want with Coco, you know? We can get him like a hair tie that bunches up his ears and makes them go up, you know? A little hairspray. They'll stick up. Alright, we are headed over to... Oh, shit, I need to play... Oh, it's a levy meet. Never mind. I was going to say, I thought I needed to play cards over there. Maybe I do? Maybe that icon means play video games with them, using your cards. Goldsmith Guild, by the way, forehead. There we go. See if we got any great names down here. Yeah, popsicle sticks just taped and holding up Coco's ears. Exactly. We do whatever the fuck we want there. Maybe it's a Spriggan that's doing it to him and he's kind of like, meh. Alright, Internet Goldsmith Guild. It exists. Alright, let's do it and pop on in. I loved the idea of Goldsmith when I first started crafting because I was like, yeah, which ones are going to make the money? Goldsmith, obviously, right? No, none of them make money. Well, they all make money, but none of them make money. Do I want to scoop my gamble? Yeah, let me, let me turn this in because we're not going to continue the monk quest. We're just turning it in here. Well, look who's decided to grace us with his presence. Did you enjoy the saunter back? I was just about to begin my analysis, so if you've matters you wish to speak on it, ask that you save it for... we just shove it over to him. Just shut the fuck up and take it. You've brought the thermometer. Excellent. I had a feeling you might not be entirely useless. Now let's see what the discoveries await. Widdergelt passed along a soul crystal to you. Moved to join the monkhood by the bone-headed Claude, were you? Ugh. Well, I suppose it is for the best that my pupils get along. But I do believe I will see to it that you are sent to separate locations for the next round of measurements, and I dare say the land to which I intend to send you is fraught with dangers. You had best tread the monk's path quickly if you mean to defend yourself, and me besides. Okay. I kind of like the text box up there, but I just wish it was consistent. There we go. You posted rock? Hell yeah, Brianna. I gotta go look now. I love a good rock posting. Oh? Where is it at? I do not see rock. I just see hyperbolic time chamber gif. Or did you mean clip? the fuck? Oh, there we go. Nice. Good job getting in the clip contest. That entrance for this month for the clip contest will be over next Friday because it ends on the State of the Stream meeting night. Rock clip, gotcha. Got it. We got there. There we go. Okay, so we've done that. We wanted to get Monk unlocked, and I want to actually have it. There we go. We're going to upgrade Pugilist to Monk. We can see if we have upgrades. Nope. Chalker gauge expanded. Perfect. Hey, bitch. Okay, so we are Monk Boy. So now we're going to look at classes. I think we get Gladiator up, which is great because we're already in Ulda. Who's this? Not Rogue. Can't help myself. I see daggers and I'm like, that's it. Let's go. Okay, let's do this. We're going to go to Gladiators Guild. We got 2 quests still to do here. Perfect. I don't remember exactly what was happening, except that we have some of the, like, racially inclined to be evil elfy boys, lanky boys, are trying to assassinate her totally not boyfriend. And she is helping to work undermine some kind of conspiracy. I honestly have forgotten most of this questline, which is sad. Yeah, all I know is Mom and Dad are fighting still. Yeah, they kind of had this bitter reunion where she definitely still loves him. She definitely still cares. And he's doing some noble, heroic bullshit, and she doesn't like it. But there's some kind of, I think there's either some kind of cult or gang that's going on in the city, and we're trying to undermine it, but they're after him for some reason. So he is like, no, this is my burden to solve. And she's like, no, bitch, I love you. Don't die. So we'll see. I don't know. All I know is I'm about to get a decent shield, so good deal. Ah, Mico, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. That's fine. I already forgot about it. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Alicrant. That's right. We went out to try and deal with them ourselves against her boyfriend's advice. Discovered that there was basically a mole from inside the guild that makes him a total butthole. And now we have to go kill that butthole ourselves, probably. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many more of us would have not returned alive. I need to know why he's returned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong... Hello? I have strong suspicion that he's been taken prisoner by the Alicrant, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated he was tracking the Alicrant near the hammers in western Thanalan. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days, and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Mico, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Okie dokie. Send the newbie out. Because I'm totally not going to end up also getting kidnapped and boinked behind the rocks. And then freed. Because it was kind of weird how into it I got. That's my defense mechanism. It's just go all in and fucking weird him out by how pleasantly surprised I am. You want to go? Okay, good. Fucking unzips. Wait a minute. So now it's supposed to go. Nope, too late. You've already turned me on, buddy. It's time to go. You're paying one way. What is that saying for hitchhikers? Cash, what is it? Cash, grass, or ass? There are no free rides, something like that. Listen, fucker, you pick the rock. I'm picking the hole. For fuck's sake. Just walk out with a bunch of gil. Another job well done. Also, we know who the bad guys are. Ugh. There we go. I felt good, man. Fucking squish those eyeballs. Don't cat. Oh, yeah. No. That's right. No, let's go do that real quick because we've got our mission, but I know we're going and looking for a missing comrade, but it's not like another 20 minutes is going to kill him. But no, don't go to fucking Ul'dah, you dumb dick. You're in Ul'dah. Go to the gold saucer. Yes, but first, gambling. We must gamble, not only with your life, but with my points, which I would consider more important. Here we go. Snecky boy is making hummus. I bet it'd be good. Homemade hummus, I bet it's gotta be great. Shout out to Daisy Taters. Oh, wrong way. Fuck. God damn, I wish I had a brain. All right, let's go Ethernet pot board. Yeah. Okay, I'm guessing I'll get at least 1 4th place. We're not gonna get 3 consolation prizes, or I will eat my ass on camera. God damn it. Okay. We got bottom prize for 1. Getting close. Safe. Oh man. See, I want to get. Listen, eventually I'm gonna get banned for some kind of dick scandal on Twitch. Like it's gonna happen, mostly because it's great marketing, but not this early. It wouldn't do us any good. We would just get deleted and nobody would care. We're too small yet. It wouldn't even be a thing. All right, hold on. Cannot forget to get my fucking tickets again. I do this every time. Anyway, I win that bet. Honestly, probably should have done a prediction. Purchase ticket. I still feel like I should do the same number 3 times because any number. No, let's do, I'm gonna random until it feels good. No. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna random until it feels good. No, no. 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 It's close, that feels close. Ooh. No. 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 No, none of these feel good. Not one of these. We'll go with that one. That's okay. It didn't feel great, but... Alright. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, that feels good. Alright, we did it. We've purchased our tickets. I'll forget that I've done it until next Saturday. That's gonna be good. Mom, I'm gonna be a millionaire! And to jump off the railing and fucking die. Okay. We've got that. So now it's back to Ul'dah. Or wherever the hell we need to be going for this. My bones. That's right. Oh, just... It's next bones. Alright, we need to go to Horizon. Actually, we just go back to Ul'dah and walk out the front door. It'll be easier. Did you hear that Texan door? There was 2 syllables. Door. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Streamer gets banned after eating his own ass on camera. Honestly, that would be viral. That would go viral overnight. I need to do yoga. I just realized I need to do yoga. Man. A lot of benefits to yoga, actually. Kind of think I need to, because my posture is shit, for 1. 2, I don't move for most of the day. Yoga is really good for just not making your body get stuck in like the 3 same positions it gets in. Because your spine can get compressed if you never stretch it, and I never fucking stretch my spine, you know? I think that's where a lot of lower back pain comes when you get into your 30s, which, we'll see. I want to avoid that shit. Yoga's so good, man. Oh, hello. I need to be doing it anyway. The opportunity to suck my dick, though? Pretty nice. It's always that. I used to be able to. That's a story for another time. Anyway. We're all gonna be hunched over at 47. Yeah, we're all gonna have like the gamer posture. Look like fucking buzzards. Pretty good. Let's do this. Alright, we gotta murder this man. That's probably a look at my future. I'm just gonna clap for this man. You got this, dude. Hold on, one more. That's it, come on. There you go. His fucking name is Inigo Montoya. Perfect. Alright, time to talk to this man and summon more. Perfect. Very helpful.
It's a trap, brother.
Yeah, that's why I figured. Alright, time to murder. Get the fuck over here, bitch. Look how helpful he is. Whoa. Look at these men. Incredible. I love having higher level dudes just fucking carry me. That feels great. Thank you. Yes. Fucking clap for this man. Okay, have I done it? Time to talk, I think. Yeah. But what if I'm hunched over now? Yeah, congratulations, you're 47 exactly, Fern. Damn, dude.
That's some fine swordsmanship, Mico. Millet, the first sword certainly knows how to pick 'em. Even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that.
Oh, is this... Wait, hold on. Veteran Gladiator? Wait, hold on now. I feel like I should know this dude. Also, he looks like he's straight out of fucking Dark Souls.
Can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild.
Oh, shit. He's Scottish. I'm not ready for that.
The wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand.
Dude, he's simping hard. I don't blame him, though. She's kind of got that hot mom aesthetic.
Murgo, please, come in and give me your best Scottish.
Will you read this man, Murgo? Do it. Give me your best Scottish. I want to hear it.
Yeah, he fat rolled off the oil rig to his death
out of stamina and won't recharge. This is great. This man has no poise stat. He went heavy armor, one-handed sword and board, and is like, why can't I beat the game? You're not meant to play the game conventionally. You're meant to run around as a naked man with a giant weapon. And if you don't do that, you're playing like a fucking noob. Too tired? Oh, yeah. That's what they all say.
Not like she had much of a choice but to rise to the occasion, though. But with all that trouble that Aldis got into several years ago.
See, we don't know about that yet. We know, like, bits of it, but we don't know details. He got into some kind of trouble. He probably got mixed up with the criminals. I don't know why, though. We'll see, I'm sure. Imagine blocking a no snake. I always loved playing the... Frackle, get out of there. You're not helping him. He just wants to stay out of the moonlight. He may turn into a werewolf. You never know. He's just being cautious. Never mind. Fuck it. YOLO. Frackle. I swear to God. Anyway. Yeah, we know that the... yeah, all these... ending up... in some kind of bad situation. We don't know why yet. I mean, we need to know, right? This is the 25 quest, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, we don't have much left to be able to figure out what's going on here. That said, at this point, being this late, it might turn out to be a twist where he might be, like, irredeemably over the line. He might have crossed the line at some point. So, like, who knows? But, you know, we'll see. But I'm definitely thinking we're not going to have enough time for that twist to happen, come down from that twist, and then get back up to the climax again. You know, the loss of tension that comes from that revelation of whatever he did in his past. This close to the level 30 quest, I think, is either going to be too hastily done, if it's done, or it's going to be the main point of the climax itself, where he ends up either being, like, self-sacrificing in that way, where it's sort of this tragic romance where they can never be together, even though they clearly care about each other. Whether it might be platonic, they might just be really fucking close, but no, there's no way. There's no way. They definitely have, like, partner vibes to them. Anyway.
Selfish bastard, he should have never... Gah. But enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Ulda after a short rest. You go on ahead of me and tell Mila that I'm fine.
Okie dokie. Should try, like, actually sitting, you know, the fucking crouching. Hello? Oh, I couldn't tell. I thought the blue was like that tan looked so much like skin tone that I was like, wow, this man's just wearing assless, frontless chaps in full armor. He's got, like, infinite armor. How did he get killed? Anyway, it's fine. He's okay. Turns out he's much better equipped than I am. But I like my jeans, to be honest. I am excited to get new barding, potentially. I really like the wedding barding. Who wants to marry me, dude? Let's do it. I think we have to register for the ceremony, and then we'll show up. It'll just be like a Texas backyard wedding. It's going to be like boxes of wine, and one of our uncles is going to be on the grill, whoever claims it, because there's always that dude in the family who's like, I'm the grill master, yee-haw! It's Snake! And then they burn everything, and then they're like, well, he's never been cooked better in my life. Fucking inedible charcoal garbage. There we go. Yeah, and then Fern can just play memes on like a random Bluetooth, you know, $20 carry-around speaker that we grabbed, and then we'll get drunk as shit, go inside, play video games, and I'll tell everyone to fuck off and then give me my barding and we'll go home. The best. The best. Where am I going, by the way? Can I ask a personal question for Rihanna News? Would that be okay?
Yeet.
I don't care. Go for it.
I want to know how you two met. Oh, twice so hard. There we go.
I have a friend that I have known since literally like the 90s. Cough. I'm old. Cough. And I took a break from 14 at some point for some reason. I don't remember why. But when I came back, he was like, here's this person that I met while you were gone that you might like. And he just literally just threw me at Yiz. And we've kind of been glued together since.
Oh, that's good. That's cute. There we go. All right, Gladiator Guild. Yeah, the fanfic was literal. There we go. Why am I running? I'm dumb, Leandri. That's why I'm running. I'm dumb.
We
You
also
know
bonded
this.
over Cat Boys, so.
It is the best glue I found. It's Catboy goo. All right. Well, that's good because you two are cute as shit. Okay, Zero Cottontail. You can't be named Cottontail as a fucking Vieira. Come on now. Why is the Malboro so cute? He's got Gubio vibes, dude. All right, anyway. There we go. Mico, thank the gods you're all right. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you're recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you. Okay, I swear to God, if it's some corporate bullshit, I'm gonna reach over this desk and fucking choke you. To death. There we go. There we go. Your bartender cat boyfriend is right next to you and he's too pure for this shit. Fern, here's what you need to do. You just need to be sitting at the bar. You already know, you know this. The second I start, you're gonna know exactly where it goes. Okay? You just need to have your mating call, which is sitting at the bar or in the lobby or on the train or whatever, and then you go, Mr. Sandman. And then someone's gonna go, man me a sand. And then you're just gonna look at each other and then you're gonna know. That's it. Okay? Or you go 1 and then someone goes 21. Just like that, I promise. It's exactly how it's gonna happen. Or someone's gonna look up and be just like this at you. Push up their glasses and be like, wait a minute. That's how it's gonna happen, I swear to God. You're gonna find a memester in the wild and you're just gonna like instantly, with tongues, it's gonna be that, man. In any of those things, you'd be like, it's been, and then someone's gonna go, 2 weeks! And that's how long it will take for you to get married. Hey, Guano, good to see you, man. Here we go. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, Mico.
Everything Miko's saying right now is exactly what happened with me and Yiz, just FYI.
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait for that shit.
True.
I can't wait for that shit to happen to all my friends. There we go. It's gonna be great, man.
Ah, Mico. The very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words.
Okay, there we go. You're trying not to scare these people off? Fern, You're trying to attract the right people and scare off everyone else. That's how you make real friends. You gotta filter through that shit. Why do you think we have something like 65,000 views on the stream and then as many viewers as we have, you know? We've weeded out the people that don't belong. We've just focused on filtering in the right people. There we go. Yeah, share your fucking nuggies, dude. You'll be good. You'll find plenty of friends there. There we go.
Aldis sends his regards and requests you meet him at the Lich Yard in Eastern Thanalan. Naturally, I've not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from their previous interactions, she's still rather upset with him, and would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. They would have made such a lovely couple. See, yeah, everyone knows it. They're meant to come together and just love each other. Yeah. Oh, got it, Guano. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't give a shit. I don't care. It's irrelevant to anything we're doing. I do not care. Forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic for conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear any rendezvous from me.
See, here's the thing. That's obviously an important plot point, that she does not know what's about to happen. And if this is, hold on Holy Ground, is this the, if this is the 25, okay. 25 is where they could have the sort of drop. This is where they could have the twist here. Because I thought it was, I thought the previous one was 25, so I was going to say this climax is going to be pretty rushed, but having the additional quest in between, I think is going to give it the space it needs to really operate. Do I feel like running across there? Nope. We're going to go to Camp Drybone and then run out there. Camp Drybone. This is up in the graveyard, right? Yeah. It's not even out of town. It's in the graveyard. There we go. What the fuck does Poponagu do? Oh, he's a levy meat. Who cares? Who cares? We don't have anyone here who needs their cards stolen. I need to get a list of all the people I can fight so that I can just know and go blast that out offline at one point. We'll have to do, you know, every time that I make progress offline, I'll have to do an update. For those on YouTube that do care about the triple triad progress. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, Fern, we almost went to the Maid Cafe at Acon last year. We were like right outside it and then ate our teriyaki bento box, which was not that good. And I think we had like one fork or like we had like 2 chopsticks between us or something like that. I can't remember. We need to do more weeb shit this year. There we go. There we go. Okay, Aldis, there he is. Level 29 only. Scaled down to 29. It isn't 29. And where have you been? Busy drowning in some sweet young thing's eyes? Well, if that's the case, I understand completely. This man looks like he hasn't slept in 37 years. Oh, 7 years maybe. It's been 7 years since Mila's father was laid to rest here. Oh, he must have been involved in it. Yeah. There we go. He was mean and stubborn, an old goat through and through, but gods, when he danced with the sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Mila's right. There's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. Oh. Who's this? Great bitch. What? And who might you be? Another of Leovold's lackeys? Yeah, is he in love with her or her dad? Did he just want to get close to her so he can add that dad bod? You should have seen him with a sword in his hand. Ugh. You know? Who knows? No, he definitely loved her. I think loves her, but is it... I mean, they're already painting them as a couple, but there is sort of a sibling bond there as well. You know, they're bickering with each other, but how platonic is it? You know, I feel like there's a platonic respect, which it's not like you can't have both. You can't have a... You can have a respect for your partner that is, totally regardless of your romantic relationship. There you can have multiple layers of love where it's like, you know, the fucking incels that say, oh, I got friend zoned. You know, they have the other layers of love that are the foundation of a healthy relationship. They just don't have the boning your partner, the part that they want, you know? The only difference between a best friend and a lover is sharing a bank account and fucking them regularly. That's the only difference. Everything else, the being able to tell them anything, relying on them to be there anytime, being able to get their advice, their feedback, being able to give them advice and feedback, really being a deep part of their daily life. That's a best friend. All those things are best friend. Giving them the bone is not even really the next step to a relationship, but it is the only other material difference. The only other thing between that and a true romantic partner is a dedication that you're going to be the one that I do that with a little bit more than the others, you know? And even that's a fully sort of Western concept. There are plenty of cultures where romantic love itself is not necessarily seen as the pinnacle of a relationship. Romantic love is sort of a tier 2 or 3, and that your love as a human to a human, that like pure altruistic, empathetic, not unconditional, but like fully dedicated love is not something that has to be done between romantic partners. That's something that I have tried to adopt and form my relationships around, and that my best friends are people that I would be there for them, and I'll, in the same way that a partner would be there for you no matter what, I try to be there for my friends in that way. We just don't bone. And like I don't expect exclusivity in that. That's really the only other difference for romantic feelings, is that there's a romance there. That romance doesn't have to be there to be for someone, you know? Bone your friends? Dude, I try. They always go, no, I don't like dick. Every one of them. All my friends are lesbians. Or straight, you know? Anyway. Good to see you, Griffin. How you doing, man? I was so excited when I got that in PoE. I got that Vol Earthquake drop, and I'm like, Griffin's gonna love this. And I put it in the box. She's like, I already got one. Fuck. If there's anything else you're looking for, let me know, because I'm farming maps, you know, so I could be finding stuff if there's anything specific you're looking for. No, I'm doing great. It's good to see you, man. Listen, I'm just happy to be here. I know, Fern. I know. That's what makes you such a good friend. Oh, although you probably hate that. I don't know. Maybe you started sweating at that thought. It's like, oh shit, really? Not me. Surely not. Bitch. I don't know. I want more friends like that, like Kat and Leander. I know I'm getting those, honestly, through the community that we have here. I'm getting a lot closer to people that I've known for a long time, but now I'm getting like, bro, you call me at 2 a.m. and I'll be there. Bro. You know, those kind of friends. There we go. Alright, just looking for mapping gear. Okay, well, if I find anything that might be good, I'll let you know, but I'm not really identifying anything. I'm farming that chaos recipe because it's the only way to make money with the market as saturated as it is. Fucking Harvest made player trading fucking impossible to do unless you're playing 8 hours a day, unfortunately. I will not wake up at 2 a.m. unless I'm already awake. Let me put it this way. Would you be willing, specifically in late March, to drive me to the airport one day in the evening? Not at night, but in the evening. I imagine you'd say yes yeah, see? That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Like, if I woke up in the middle of the night having some kind of, like, depressive episode, and I was, like, having a panic attack or some shit, and I called you as somebody just to talk to, I feel like you'd listen. I feel like you'd go with a walk with me. I feel like you'd be there to help, you know? If not, let me know. Like, I need to know. I can't rely on you that way, but I feel like, I feel like you'd do that. Do we need to go to the airport at 2 a.m.? No, not at 2 a.m. Sometime in March, I will need a ride to the airport, because I'm traveling for business one weekend. To and from, and I'll pay you. Because your time is worth it. Fuck! Oh, sorry, shit. I didn't. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I need to read. There we go. If you're full, I can eat your food. Yeah, that's what we have Quatchy for. He's our garbage disposal friend. No food is ever wasted because Quatchy will eat it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, Griffin? There you go. That's the kind of shit I look for. Like, the biggest mark of actual, like, tangible friend shit that I need is people who are willing to drive for me, because I hate driving so much, you know? That's a friend, is people who are willing to cover your weaknesses and shit. I need people who help me keep on top of my stuff and keep me accountable. Like, I've got a full schedule. Yeah, after Cat. Yeah, it's the week after you leave, Leandri. I leave for Missouri, actually. I'll be in Missouri. Doing some good shit up there. I know, Griffin, I think about that as part of me likes the it's romanticized, right? But part of me likes the idea of being an open road trucker, just because you'd travel. Like the romantic version of it, you'd travel, you get to see all kinds of places. You could turn the cab into really kind of a luxury seating area. You get real fucking comfy, you know. And it theoretically makes pretty good money for it, you know. If you like being isolated, it's pretty fucking good. Anyway, I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, I have a schedule. I have like a daily, hourly schedule for what I need to do every day, starting probably next week. That was always the plan right after I went to the psych to sort of figure out what my daily routine was going to be from that point, with the idea that whatever I was prescribed would help me with my ADHD and executive dysfunction and shit, that would let me actually stick to a routine, because I've literally never in my life been able to stick to a routine unless I was forced to, right? Like go to school because I literally have to. It's my job, and I'll have a panic attack if I don't. Anyway, let's get in there. It's fucking rambling tonight. I'm sorry. You get to see so many varied unloading docks and industrial yards. So romantic. There's something about it. I like the views when I drive. I like looking out the windows. Part of the reason I hate fucking driving is I have to stare forward, and it's just the same goddamn road over and over again. When I'm passenger, I can just sit and stare out the window just like this. I love it. It's so nice. Anyway, it's good to see you, Griffin. All right, Aldis. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. I don't think he's that. No, he's not. He's not aggro. He's not being aggro there. He's being coy. That's his character. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Oh shit, okay, well there you go. Yeah, he did kind of cross the line in joining them. I wonder why, though. Did he have a noble reason to, join the bad boys? We'll have to see what his motivations were. She doesn't care. Say what you will, I will not be swayed. Okay. Well, time to kick her ass. She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Mico? Ooh, see, something about this feels manipulative. I'm getting some vibes here that he may not be the good guy we thought he was.
2 new players for knife tag.
There we go. Hey, and Frey, thank you, man.
Are faster.
Zayawolf and Fireburns 317 got some gifty subs there. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you very much. Got us up to, I think, we're up to 6 out of 3 now. That didn't reset the timer, the counter for some reason since last stream, so we're literally 1 out of 3. Sorry, 3 out of 3. So it doesn't matter. We're still gonna roll. Still gonna be good. There we go. And I want to restate, just for anybody who did not hear earlier, the gift sub jackpot will reset at the end of the month every month. So if we don't land it by the end of February, we're halfway through February right now. So if we don't land on it by the end of February, I pocket what was not paid out. The total count right now is 32 gifty subs. Actually, that goes up to, hold on, that goes up to 34 now, thanks to those two. Appreciate that, brother. There we go. Yeah, I'm still in ARR for sure, Lucas. It's all right. I read the first thing in your name, you know what I mean. I don't have to explain myself. You know what I mean. There we go. Yeah. Still in ARR, Griffin. We're going to be here for a while. I've not been pushing the MSQ very much. I've been, like, getting the backlog of my jobs up to this level. There we go. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Mila has a man like you to rely upon. It's kind of weird. He's kind of pushing his burden of being her partner onto me in that way. That rhetoric seems very passing of a torch. Or self-deprecating. It feels almost like he's given up on being able to be redeemed, which would suggest that he knows something we don't about his motivations or how far past the line he's gone, which is interesting either way. This right now, even if it doesn't turn out that way, they're really writing it where it's pointing to an idea where he is permanently banished kind of thing. He's irredeemably crossed a line, which is totally fine. It's not a problem at all. It makes it truly tragic. A tragic character is something I don't think we've seen, really. We got close to tragedy in the Lancers Guild, or the Archers Guild, Well, we did have tragedy in the Lancers Guild. Yeah. With my husband dying. That is tragic. That was a tragic character, absolutely. We haven't seen much tragedy. What a good boy. Yeah, we haven't had much tragedy. This would be a nice character to have as tragic because he's likable. We're empathizing. Right? He's written to be someone that we want to succeed. We like him. We want to like him. We want him to do well. We want to see this relationship get put back together. Clearly, he's a decent guy, but sometimes people go too far past the brink and they can't really integrate back into society because they owe that society some kind of repentance. Depending on your view of judicial philosophy, are there crimes that are redeemable? Is there rehabilitation always on the table no matter the crime? Obviously, some cases of rapists, child rapists, murderers, those quintessential crimes that in most societies would be considered irredeemable. That person is unfixable. There are still always going to be some in the population that are outside, in the fringe of those bell curves for, distribution of people's philosophies for punishment versus punitive versus, what's the word? Rehabilitative response to crime. I tend to be toward the rehabilitative side, but I'm not on the far end. I do think there are certain crimes that once you've done those things, I think you just need to be isolated from society because I think that there's too much of a risk of a pattern being allowed to form. But that would also only work in a judicial system that was functioning and fair, and we don't have that, unfortunately. So, everyone gets fucked. But regardless, there is going to be the characters are all going to fall in that spectrum somewhere. He may be somebody that is more on the punishment side, where he feels that regardless of what he's done or if it was for a noble reason or if he wouldn't do it again, he's not going to give himself parole, so to speak. He's going to need to see himself punished either as an example to others to not make the mistake he did, as like a truly self-sacrificial act. Redemption through turning himself in, if that makes sense. It's an interesting and very rare character arc that we see. It's pretty good. Griffin, everyone's going to fall, differently on that spectrum, and it's interesting. They can have a lot of philosophical discussions. This is something I would love to talk to Frackle about because I know that he has such a he has a learned understanding, and he's done a lot of reading and research about rehabilitation and judicial systems, a lot more than I have. I feel like he's a much more well-read person to discuss with, and the reason I would want to talk to him is I feel like I could learn a lot from him just having philosophical discussion, about the impact of judicial philosophy in rehabilitation. But in relation to the story, every character is going to have their own threshold of which crimes are on the list of rehabilitative, which crimes are on the list of irredeemable, what things can be forgiven and atoned for, what can't. So what bars you from being able to come back into society as a functioning member? That's really where there's a line at which these crimes are not permissible re-entry to society again. We don't know what he's done, why he's done it. Those are usually going to be big factors. I would say that for the average person, murder is circumstantial. Some kind of like vehicular manslaughter. It's an accident that happened to kill somebody. Whether you were at, not even necessarily that you were at fault, but that someone died as a result of a car accident that may have been, mutually in error. It wasn't like a driving drunk and killing a family of 3. That's different, but somebody who, this guy fell in front of your car on the street or something and you just happened to kill him. There was no way to avoid it. Nobody is at fault. It was a pure fucking accident. That sort of thing, is that even a crime? That's still going to be something that needs to be dealt with. I know Texas law, I'm pretty sure that would be vehicular manslaughter. Someone died as a result of your car, even if nobody was at fault, you still did it, kind of thing. We'll see. But there's the difference between like the social ethics and the legal side of it. By law is a different definition of what's right and wrong. But if we're talking social ethics, because that seems to be what's guiding him right now, we're not talking about him being arrested. We're talking about him being able to come back into the social graces of the Gladiator Guild, being able to have a healthy relationship with Mom, whatever her name is. I keep forgetting. It's a nice name and then I forget it. You know, he's testing the ethics. He's not testing the legality of what he's done. Mila, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, and so that's why we have a judgment call to make, right? There are going to be some complexities here because legal is cut and dry. It is or it is not. It's the ethical issue. It's the social ethics of it that really become the thing that we're debating here. And so let's see what he's doing. But he's really sort of suggesting that he is casting himself. Oh, Jesus, fuck it, scared me. Fuck you, cat. He is casting himself as irredeemable in that way. So we'll see. He's had a few lines that really suggest that he can't come home. He can't be like. I'm glad Mila has a man like you to rely upon. He would only say that if he himself could not be in that position. He did not see himself in that position. So we'll see. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check, now more than ever. And I think he's saying these are his personal failures. I think that he's admitting these as his personal failures. Stick by her. She needs you more than she knows. But not him. He can't be there, right? So there's no way. He's done something irredeemable. She needs you, Aldis. I love that they give me this opportunity. It's exactly what I would say. She needs you. It also will prompt him to tell us why he can't be there for her. We're going to play dumb. I love a little head cock there. Like, why not you? Haven't you listened to a word I said? And they acknowledge their writing there. That's actually good. I'm asking knowingly because I want him to tell me. It's sort of a rhetorical manipulation to get him to have to explain why he can't without asking him directly. I would ask him directly, but I can't. So we're doing the best alternative that's going to cue him to tell us anyway. Have you listened to a word I said? She needs dependable people. Again, he's not. In case you haven't noticed, I am anything but. Now he spells it out for us. I'm only here because of unfinished business. When it's settled, there will be no reason left for me to stay. Okay. I owe it to her old man to put an end to this, to give him peace in Thal's realm by making that bastard Leovold finally answer for his crimes. But not your own. Remember what I said, Mico. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are. Yeah, it's been 10 minutes of me rambling at dialogue. Yeah, in different countries will have different laws about conditions in which killing somebody, and I'm not use the word murder, but conditions in which one person killing another can actually be legal or be classified as something other than, you know, murder, which is a very specific term in law. You know, regardless of the degree of murder. I can't remember what it's called, but in Texas and a lot of other red states, you have what are called stand your ground laws. And stand your ground laws is I have the legal right to shoot to kill in certain conditions. And it's not that there won't be repercussions, but I'm going to choose living with repercussions to probably dying. And I've had to make that choice before. And luckily it didn't end up actually anyone dying. But I had to be prepared to make that decision. And I was definitely glad I live in a stand your ground state in that moment. Later, you know, once I knew what that was. But yeah, I don't know. There are some states where you just kind of get fucked. If someone's going to kill you and you have to kill them instead, you're kind of like dead anyway, because you might as well be. You're fucked forever. You've committed a felony for choosing to live. How dare you now go to jail, you sick fuck, you know? There's no self-defense law in Spain. I'd imagine that there's also probably a lot less crime in Spain. One thing the U.S. has a lot of is a lot of things that the most well-supplied and manned country in the planet and probably the history of the world probably should not have, including crime. Yeah, we're not going to get into why, though. We all know. We all feel it. Last night I had a dream I had figured out, like, this master plan for how to shoplift. Like, how did nobody figure this out before kind of thing? And like, it was intricate, dude. It was intricate, and I think it would work. Not gonna do it, dear lawyers, but in my dream, I was convinced, man. It was ridiculous. It was good. It was like 95% savings on all my groceries, which you know me, can't turn that shit down. For legal reasons, this is a joke, yeah, but I had a dream that is bizarre. I commit a lot of crime in my dreams, and I don't do them in real life. Anyway. No, we did not get kicked, though. I'm surprised. I don't know how long the AFK thing is. I wish if I was in dialogue, progressing dialogue, I wish that would reset my timer. Maybe it does. We'll see. Alternative reality me is having Alternative reality me has been having like a Netflix series of fucking Bonnie and Clyde, but I'm both. It's been great. There's been fucking wild dreams lately. It's been incredible. I designed a really cool mini game that I want to do in Titans later, and I was like figuring out how I wanted World Gen to look, which I need to write those notes down before I forget, but I was making notes about how World Gen is going to work mechanically. And some of the terrain that I wanted to have on a coast, very specific terrain, and I was just like sailing around it, looking at it like, no, I want to rock there and doing that, a lot like we do in City Skylines. Because that's what my dreams are. I work. I just work. It's sad. I already know your dreams. I do know your dreams, you fucking slut. She wakes up every day and she's like, I had a dream that I sucked off 35 guys in my backyard. They just wandered in one after another, and there we go. That's Kat. I swear to God, every day I wake up and I've got messages from her from like 5:30 in the morning going in my fucking DMs. Thirsty bitch. Anyway. Why did I touch this crystal? I always think I have to touch the crystal in order to teleport. Such a powerful milkshake, yeah. You could give her a milkshake, stick it in the freezer for 2 weeks. It's a block of ice, and she'd still be able to drink it through the straw. I'm telling you. Fucking cat, bitch. My inventory is getting full of garbage. What even is all of this stuff? I have not emptied my inventory one time since I started the game, so I'm kind of tempted to see how far I can go. That's a powerful milkshake. Damn, it is. You guys are welcome to talk, you know. You keep forgetting. My entire chat right now is everyone in voice call with me. Hello. There we go.
We
all right,
all share one brain cell. I thought we knew this.
There we go. I need to go back.
I forget that I'm in Discord sometimes, so I'm just like, hey.
Oh, that's true. I do too. Anyway.
Yeah, you should see sometimes, like, I'll remember I'm in Discord 20 minutes later, and I'll just pop in, make a noise, and Yiz will just shriek.
Yeah, Kat does that to me sometimes when we get on calls. She'll be playing a game, and I'll get cozy playing a game on my own, and then she'll say something, or her game will make noise, and I'll be like, who the fuck is that? Just hearing a voice in my head. Please don't kill me, mister. Fuck, I keep running away from the crystal. Here we go. Griffin, you're not in Discord? Oh, we need to give you the Femboys tag so you can join us in voice. You're making
also,
steel.
Shout out to pee-pee time over there by the crystal.
Oh, hell yeah, pee-pee time. What a great fucking name, dude.
Also, shout out to Turtle Bean.
Whoa.
I have a tag, I just wasn't in Discord yet.
Oh, I see. Good, I'm glad.
Hello.
Hello.
Fucking weebs.
Howdy.
Hey.
All right, off to the Gladiator Guild. Here we go. There we go. Nice oohs in chat. Making steel to sell and get more money. It's not a bad deal. You can make like $1 bajillion by making all the mats yourself and finding out what people are really trying to buy. Like, there are designated power leveling guides for the different crafting skills, and so the crafters are kind of concentrated on those items. So if you know what those are, then yeah, you're gonna know what the highest demand resources are, and if you're able to make those for other people, saving them time, convenience will always be paid for a premium. That's where you make the most money, is doing shit other players don't want to do. Which is great in player economies if you can find out what that is, and you have, like, if you're like yeah, was going to use Fern as an example, but I wanted a specific example. Fern likes to do, like, fishing, and I hate to do fishing, so I would make money because that's what I do, and then I just buy the fish from Fern. She gets cash, I get fish, everyone wins. It's nice, though. She'd get a lot more money probably fishing than she would anything else, because players like me exist and can't fucking stand fishing. In fact, that's exactly how I did my crafting my first time through, is I did no fishing, and fishing was the one thing I bought for myself because I wasn't gonna fucking do it. It wasn't happening. So, I am not fishing. Can't do it. Why are you staring at me like that, Mico? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, sorry. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Alicran's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon, though, so keep your blade sharp. Okie dokie. I'm gonna... Whoa, hello. It's big boy armor. Perfect. Let's put it on. And then immediately look real chunky. Am I gonna get to keep my pants, my blue jeans, we're gonna big armor, big clunky armor, and then blue jeans. Oh, we don't. Okay. That's fine. I'll take it. Nice shield, though. We're cute as fuck. I like the choker on him. It wouldn't work on me, but it works on him. He has a longer neck than I do. All right, this is 30. The rematch. Interesting. I'm sorry. They're giving me a giant spiked paddle. Got it. Hoplan is nice. Steel Curious. Steel armor. You get one of the steel set. Okay, fine. Fuck you, dude. I'll take new steel pants, man. Steel pants are fantastic. The superior Yowie paddle. Oh, yeah. You like doing everything and you have a lot of time to spare. Well, that's good, June. That's good. I tried doing that originally when I was crafting, as I would go and gather all the materials myself. I really liked the idea of doing everything by hand and really enjoying it. But then after like 20 hours of that, I was like, I'd do anything else to not have to do that. Also, shout out to Thigh Enthusiast.
Shout out to
Bitch.
stream delay.
There we go. Damn it all to the seventh hell. This is madness. It's Aldis. He has been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. He probably was. She just doesn't know. That's probably his irredeemable crossing the line. Treason, high treason. I'd say that's probably on the list of things that legally you're not going to get out of. And given the sort of fascist nature of what's going on, at least totalitarian nature of this environment, and how unified the society of this town is under their glorious leaders, treason is not going to be something that's socially redeemable, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Y'all just interrupt me, please. Like, I will stop talking when you start talking, because I would much rather hear your voice than mine. Bitch.
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 Yes! I'm gonna love that shit. Oh. There we go. This is utter nonsense. He has no motive.
I'm not comfortable saying that.
That's okay. You don't have to. He has no motive to do so. And whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. He would stab her instead, you know? That's my highest level character. 32. I think I got 32 on Arcanist, I think. No, Summoner. Summoner 32 is what I got. J-Game. More bitches for the rest of us. That's right, man. I think it came out right, Fern. The Alicran must be behind this. He was Alicran, though. She doesn't know that. They failed to kill him time and again, and now they're reaching out to their and now they're reaching out to their monetarist allies. I don't want to believe Wyman when he said that he... I didn't want to believe Wyman when he said they had such influence, but... Wait, that's it. If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Wyman. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find Wyman. See what he can tell us. Aldis is many things, but he is not a murderer. He might be. I wouldn't be surprised if he killed her dad, you know? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Accidentally or otherwise. You know, maybe there was sort of a mass assassination and he was just there. spike the drinks. You know, we've talked about him using poison. He probably has in the past. I think he has a lot of guilt. Aldis definitely has to be responsible for her dad's death. I don't think there's any way out of there. Working on Sage, you just reached level 80. Hell yeah, dude. That sounds good. I can't wait to try Sage. That's the laser boy healer, right? That sounds good. Yiz and Rion use that one when they heal for us in dungeons. It looks like a lot of fun. I just like the lasers, man. The rematch. Interesting. So we're not even having to leave Ul'dah. Okay, I'm glad it's fun. There we go. Shout out to Milk Bear. That is a man, by the way.
It
Want
is
you to know
fun.
that.
It's got like some of the best sounds for healing. Pew pew pew.
What was that? I didn't hear it. Oh, come on. Don't honey dick me. Oh, Wyman.
I was saying that it does, like, Sage is actually, personally, one of my favorite healers right now because it's got, like, the best healing sounds. You just go pew pew pew.
Yes, I missed the sound effect. Can you do that again, please?
Yeah, same. Sorry, you cut out.
Oh my god. Pew pew pew.
Excellent.
Excellent. The best, man. Your main is White Mage. Oh, listen, for healers, back in the old day when I played it,
I'm currently a Sage main because my main was White Mage, and White Mage has so many problems right now that it makes me sad.
What problems does White Mage have?
White Mage has MP sustainability issues right now. Like, before Endwalker, it used to just shit out MP like you would never run out. It was ridiculous, and now it has the worst MP economy of all the healers. It makes me very sad.
Huh. Interesting. I was always, I liked Scholar. I liked Scholar a lot because I could play it like a mage, but then I could just have my fairy heal.
The better you play White Mage, the more you're penalized. Like, if you're good at your job, you get penalized for it. It drives me nuts.
Ew. Are there any other classes that are, like, really hurting right now? Freaking Ozzy Osbourne.
I want to say Dark Knight.
Ooh. I'm excited for Dark Knight, though.
Okay, Dark Knight with a Sage healer is extremely painful. You blow every cooldown you have and cry. Healing is fucking Dark Knight right now.
Alright, explain, because I don't know. What does Dark Knight do, and why is it so bad with the boy?
If a Dark Knight pops its ultimate ability, which is explained. My brain is...
Living Dead.
Thank you. Explain what Living Dead does.
Essentially, Living Dead, when it's popped, you can't be taken below 1 HP hit point, but if you're not healed your full HP before the timer runs out, you die anyway.
And the problem with Sage is we have no burst healing, so you'll just explode into a fine mist.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, yeah. Just a full mechanical incompatibility there. Well, you better learn how to cope, bitch, because this Dark Knight's gonna be all kinds of fucking Sudoku on you.
I'll just play White Mage. Or make Yiz do Ast.
I'll be fine. I cast tomato sauce! That's exactly how that's gonna go. Anything but Sage, I suppose, yeah. Well, I don't think... Well, Scholar didn't look like it had any, like, actual big nuke healing. Maybe it does. I'm dumb. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played. It was mostly shields, and I really like shields. Passive regen with shields, I think it's just...
It has Lustrate.
Oh, that's right. Like, I think I just unlocked that, or I never used it until right before I stopped playing. There we go. Oh my god, that guy's name is fucking Tail Cotton. Couldn't be Cottontail, so it's Tail Cotton.
The thing is, too, when you look at a healer class, you have to acknowledge that most of the healer classes have a lot of their major heal abilities attached to the mechanics of their class.
Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of complexity as you get higher in those levels. It's kind of intimidating. Like, I like where my skills are right now. That's like, I press 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4. And when I get real spooky, we do control 5. You know? I'm enjoying that for sure. Yeah. Dark Knight is said to have one of the best stories of all the jobs. Well, I hope so. I mostly planning to go through all the jobs because I want to see the story material. But I also like the idea of having a...
Dark Knight has the best story of all the jobs.
Oh, good.
Very true.
Well, I can't wait to fucking rip it apart in that case. No, I'm sure it'll hold up. There we go. Alright, let's talk to fucking Ozzy here. I was wondering when he might come along, Mico. Frankly, I'm surprised this Aldis went so quietly. He ought to know there's no walking away from this. Yeah, he's not... Yeah, I know why he would surrender himself. He is atoning. He's trying to make good on what he's done. He's trying to not cause any more problems than he has already. This answer is already provided. What I want to know is what really happened. You really don't know, do you? I best start at the beginning then. Aldis is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators to ever grace the blood sands, but he threw all of that hard-fought glory away for a few guild more. See, the average Ul'dan loves a good Colosseum fight. What better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than a wagering on the outcome? So when it got out that Aldis was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum and his wins were stricken from the record. Interesting. So that is sort of the initial inciting incident to get him sort of blackened in the record, but even that can be redeemed. Just don't let him manage any of the books again, and he probably shouldn't even participate in the wagering, at all. He should just be fighting for the sake of glory, let other people bet on him kind of thing. But obviously he got wrapped up in the cult at some point after that. Your guildmaster Mila got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There was some oddity surrounding his death, too. See? It was rumored he took his own life out of shame for this disgraced pupil, or that he might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture, really, but it made Aldis look that much worse. I wonder how much of it is because it doesn't make sense that Aldis would kill his master for any reason, but we do have some evidence to suggest that Aldis, because of dramatic irony, it may be that we find out that Aldis is a poisoner, that he is an assassin, that he did go into the cult, or maybe that was his initiation into the cult, and that he joined the cult because he didn't have anywhere to turn. Maybe they preyed upon him as a vulnerable person and said they can make it right or they can make it better. As cults do, they promise that you're going to be happier with them, and then they fuck your life up irreversibly. We'll see. I don't know. There are a lot of different directions this can go. It's weird that this late in the quest line at the level 30 quest, I have no idea where we're going at this point. Because I feel like we still have more questions than answers, and we're probably going to have most of it told to us when someone is like dying is probably what's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised, but I am enticed because I like these characters. I think these characters have been written to be quite compelling. They're certainly complex enough. They feel like they have real people with real motives and real sins. They have some dynamic to them. I feel like they are there's a shifting that's happening in their relationship, and I think that's important. We are third party to a journey of atonement, which is interesting. We are not the ones atoning. We don't really know what is happening. We're just witness to the atonement as it's happening. And we're coming in very late to that journey, which is man. Yeah, it's interesting. I like the way that they've set this up. Let's see if they bring it home. In the end, Mila lost two of the most important men in her life and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold? He tried to go it solo on the Blood Sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldis, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save. Though, judging from that look in your eyes, I still gather you have your reservations. Fine then. Though you can't blame me for doubting a man found in possession of Rhalgr's bile. 'Tis a vile poison, rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only knows why they'd give it to Aldis. Could go to their headquarters at the Sepulchre in southern Thanalin and ask them direct, I reckon. I have an aversion to direct confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, you should have saved the poor bastard. Should you save the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even, but I hope it was all worth it. Yeah, I wonder if he is trying to right the wrongs of his master's death. Maybe he's trying to reveal the true cause of his death. Maybe that's his mission. Maybe it was poison and he went to hunt down the true source of it, got wrapped up as sort of an insider in the cult, had to join them just to get access to information kind of thing. Maybe he feels that he's gone too far or that he is not redeemable, but he can redeem himself by bringing out the truth and basically saying, hey boys, I'm sorry. And then like dying gracefully, that sort of thing. We're going to bed. I imagine that's kind of the direction we're going in. This entire quest really comes down to Aldis's motivations for all that he's done is probably being misguided but well-intentioned. I would guess that's it, and that's probably going to be the source of his tragedy. The writer in me wants Aldis to be a tragic character also. I love that top. I would love to wear that top. No, don't. Oh, fuck. It's going to right-click and inspect. The writer in me wants this to be another tragedy just because I think that we're due another tragedy, and I think that it's been set up well because we are endeared to the characters and we want them to succeed. It is a great opportunity to show how their failures, the personal failures, have culminated in their ultimate demise and that it wasn't necessary. There were other choices they could have made that would have stopped this from happening. That's the essence of a tragedy, is to show if they had just made different decisions along the way, they might have been okay. But the result of their choices is demise in some way. Anyway, let's try and see what we can do this. The rematch is being turned in down here. Little Alamigo, off we go. I've been down there a few times already for the hunt log, which is interesting. Shout out to Mindful Kirby, the most considerate boy. My ears probably don't make me taller than you. Let me finish this class, Griffin, and I'll come see who's taller. I bet it's you. I'm the minimum height bun boy, but the longest ears. You know, it's a pretty good mix, I think. I wanted to have obnoxious fucking honkers up there. Sway in the wind. If you put me on the front of the boat, we could sail. That's the kind of shit I like. That's the kind of character development I live for, you know? Now, there's a shit post. Oh, you went for row. Yeah, you're probably a big old girthy boy then. Wouldn't be surprised. You could probably scrunch my head in your hand. Yeah, rows are big boys. Yeah, Fern's character Quiet is a big girl as well. Yeah, so Griffin, I don't know if you were here, but there was a character called God, what was it? God. Femro Connoisseur, I think was the name. I think it was. Or it was Femro Enjoyer, I can't remember. It was fantastic. Oh, there we go. Wrinkled bill of sale. Yeah, this is where we're going to find some paper evidence of some bullshit. Fuck! Oh, come on now. Okay, I guess I'll murder. Don't really have the choice. Come here, boys. I guess I'm killing everybody today. Probably dying in the process. Hold on, let's do this. I think I get a defense buff. I don't know if the fire dance is going to heal anybody, but we're going to sit here and hope to God we do more damage than they do, ultimately. Do I have a self-heal, forehead? Ooh, don't know about that. We're going to be clicking some of these buttons. We're going to want a rampart. Nope, we're dead. We're just dead, by the way. That's okay. Huh. How to only kill a couple of them at a time. Probably need to just snipe him. Let's do that. All right. I thought I could take all those men. I didn't have enough holes. There we go. Let's try again. We'll run out there. Don't look at me. It's gonna be fun. Got my ass beat. Okay. The rematch. Yes, the rematch. I have the shield throw. Yeah, and I probably could. I don't know where it is though. I know I have it. It's one of these. Is it this one? Shield lob. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I forgot I had that. So I could pick one guy to drag him out of the group, and then eat the rest. You know, just eat him. Although I have a feeling I'm gonna have unlimited HP when I get down there this time. Yeah. I forgot I had that skill because we spent so long not having the shield that once I got it, it was like, eh. We'll figure it out. I forgot I had a ranged attack. I also thought I'd be tanky enough to just murder all those boys, but turns out not. That's okay. Not worried about it. Yeah, we'll see what happens in here. What's interesting is that it's titled The Rematch, and I can't remember what the first match was. Or maybe it's us getting a rematch on the Evil Boy. Can I get in here? It says there's an entrance right over on this side, but I don't think that's actually the way in. I'm gonna go this way. Don't look at me. I'm just the dodo. Fuck. There we go. Do I have my Chocobo companion? No, not yet. I do not. I don't have a lot of things that I probably should. Okay. Wait, hold on. These men are dead. Excellent. We're going to sneak over here. I'm playing it like a rogue. I'm glad these men are dead. Thank you, Weon. My guardian angel. There we go. Oh, shit. Hold on. They didn't notice me yet, so here we can practice our smarty goods. Oh, shit. They did notice me. Never mind. Well, they noticed me real good. All right, we're going to put on Rampart and Fight or Flight. That way we have a little bit more defense, but I'm not attacking 5 dudes at once. I don't think I can get... Oh, hello. There's some... Oh, nice. You're drawing healer aggro. Fantastic. You should go after the Bowman first, because he's going to have the highest damage and lowest HP. It's probably what I should be doing.
Follow the channel.
There we go.
And we won't have any problems.
The best tank is the fucking healer. There we go. Weon's so sweet. Yeah, if I didn't have, like, pocket boys, I would have to play smart and have a Chocobo companion.
Have unlimited HP.
Which means I have unlimited HP. There we go. Sneaky boy. Yeah, anything that starts a fight will auto-target you. I remembered that once they did it. Yep. All right, let's minion. We probably... Oh, there's shit. There's more. Never mind. What am I doing? Back in we go. I should pay attention to... No, fuck off, Fire Dancer, dude. It's not even using fire spells. What an asshole. Oh, shit. Don't notice me. Well, that one will. That's fine. I just have to trust Rion not to let me die. There we go. Now I'm the Rock. That's right. Good boy. What a precious boy. I love his little teeth. That's so fucking good. The best mount. I mean, it's not even close, man. I mean, the Dodo's fantastic, but dude, the boy. Okay, here is some more. Don't notice me. Fuck. Go back to bed, bitch. God damn it. Okay, fine. Listen. You want to die that bad, we'll make it happen. I definitely should get the Chocobo companion because I'd like to start leveling it up. I feel like all the time that goes by not having it is kind of done. Really, really dumb. There we go. Oh shit, alright, come on. I'll hit first. We should go after the mage, or the bowman. This guy's already halfway down though. I don't think... I'm dodging everything, nice. Literally unlimited HP. Can't even hit me. Yeah, it makes solo tanking a lot easier, I'm sure. You're just having the second unit out there. I remember when I was playing the first time, using it as mage made my life a lot easier. Having it to tank. I could just stand there and, you know, blast them down. I ended up using it as... Oh, Jesus. You're the fucking Terminator, dude.
I love the lasers.
You're my personal Deus Ex Machina in a pocket. In a pocket. Excuse me, sir. There we go. I'm gonna yoink my way out of this cave, thanks. I know there's the My Feisty Little Chocobo quest is available. I just never touch it. We're all the way back to Ul'dah now, aren't we? No way. We are. Hopefully it's not to turn in. We need answers, and we haven't actually had the rematch. We need some kind of showdown, but who are the two people that are going to have a showdown here, you know? I feel like I've kind of lost the plot in this moment. And it's definitely me. It's not the writing. It's because we had a... Oh, shout out to Deadbot. It's because we had a break between starting and finishing this guild, which is exactly why I'm not doing that anymore. There we go. Alright, so let's... yeah, it's just continuing the quest. Good. Where have you been, Mico? Aldis has been given over into the custody of this... Oh, God. The Sacrarium. Wow. Aldis has been given over to the custody of the Sacrarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. All right, here you go. This poison, is it? You've proof that the Alacran purchased it from the Corpse Brigade. Thank the gods you've done it. Quickly, we must go to the office. We must show this to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go, now! So we're going to be, like, last minute saving him from execution? So he turned himself in because he wasn't willing to fight. He wasn't going to defend himself, though. Here's the thing. The twist right now is that she doesn't know all of the rumors are true. That's probably how this goes, and she's going to be extremely disappointed one more time, and this does end up tragic. That, or I've misread this whole thing, and it does end up being a comedy where, oh, shucks, I guess we got the wrong man. Well, take him out of the noose, boys. Everyone's like, oh, that was such a good noose, though. Maybe next time. You know, maybe it's going to be something like that. We're all like, haha, now they can be lovers. Yeah, I don't know. It's really giving me a whole lot of tragedy vibes. Not giving me... Hello? Not giving me happy-go-lucky, things are going to be fine in the end vibes. We'll see, though. It's happening out here on the bridge? Okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't think there's a wrong way. Sometimes there's definitely like an obvious clear path forward the way that it needs to be written from that point in order to be like the most effective payoff for the things that have been built up. The way that they've set the story up, there's a good way for it to be knocked down. That makes it the most satisfying payoff in the end for the viewer, for the reader. I don't know that there is one. There are a few really good avenues that they could go with here. I do think that the tragedy is going to be the biggest emotional payoff. It's just not going to be a nice one. You know, tragedy doesn't feel good, but it can still be quite cathartic to get closure on what we saw coming, and like we know kind of what has to happen here. And that even though we know that, we still don't really have to, we can not want it and still know that it's necessary to the plot. Also, what? Oh. Damn, dude. They're just gonna shove him over the fucking cliff? Jesus. What a way to go. Hey, Frackle. The eternal yeet. Will he even reach the bottom? Oh, fuck. Dude, I was trying. No, take me. And then fucking dive. I think it's over on this side, right? Now, this feels dumb. This isn't the way down, surely. How does one... Oh, God. Okay. Let me try fully behind it, maybe on the side there. Cliff drops are a common form of execution in Eorzea. I suppose it's the cleanest. If you've got a cliff you're never planning to go back down again, it really is just sort of nature's boneyard.
Oh,
I
hell
suppose
yeah.
that works.
3
It's
new players
effective
for
there.
knife
Hey,
tag.
Fwackle.
I hope these guys are faster.
Me too, Coco. You deserve a good fucking run. Griffin got some. Cabal got some. Non-Valkyria, nice. June and June's Lover both have access to some of the best emotes. Look at these boys. Thank you for the gifty subs, Frack. I appreciate that, man. Oh, enjoy the emotes, guys. Listen, we gotta roll. We gotta spin twice. I still owe you 1 spin. I owe you 2 spins now. We'll see. All right, Order of the Nodthal Priest. Man with an axe and his face covered. Are we gonna like chop his head off and then kick both down? Is that what we're doing here?
There we go. The Sacrarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last... Huh? Who are you and what do you want? Here, take this receipt and this poison. Oh shit, we're fighting. We fighting some priests? Yeah, well, I don't think we would, Hey, Viking. I don't think we would survive with 1 HP because we'd be aggroed by the Executioner, right? Game rules would say that we die in the bottom. Do I want the extended warranty in my poison? God damn, who knows? Welcome, friends. We are well into ARR. We are doing the Gladiator level 30 job quest right now. This man's about to get eternally thrown off the cliff. We'll have to see what happens here. Hey, Nam. Good to see you, man. Enjoy the gifty sub. We gotta spin the wheel 2 times. We'll do it after this. These are bold acquisitions. Acquisitions? These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. Oh, he seems personally pissed off by that. Yeah, the MSQ adventure is going great, man. We're having a damn good time. Thank you again for the raid. Were you streaming Final Fantasy as well? Tell me about yourself. I don't know who you are, random man who just showed up with people. Yeah, we're having a good time. We're like half role-playing, half not. Of course, we're VR. Why would we not be? It's pretty good. All right. However, the Sacrarium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he will be executed forthwith. Yeah, this is the typical kind of zealotry bullshit you would expect from, like, a religious covenant that also has power over the wall. Hello. Hot broad people. What a great name. You just finished the level 68 Paladin quest just now, Panda. Nice, dude. Good deal. Don't waste your breath, Mico. Thal's scales have always yielded to wealth above all else, and Leovold spent a fortune to secure my sentence. So he's resigned to his fate and not fighting it, but why? That's the big thing. That's the thing. Like, his whole character, like, as we've been tracking this character, he has been an enigma, which is good. I like that they're writing him where it's really hard to tell what he wants and he thinks. This is an illogical action for him to make, which is very within his character's reach, and is something that I think a lot of writing is afraid to have a character just fuck up. I think here he's just given up because he doesn't value himself. He's been self-deprecating in almost every time we've seen him. You know? Variety night because of Viking Beard's tired. Got it, Angel. He has been very self-loathing, self-deprecating. He's been writing himself out of the future. Like when he says that, you know, she needs you in the future, she needs you. He's not saying she needs him. He answered me up above. Oh, shit. Chat actually started moving. You stream Final Fantasy 14 Monday through Friday. She finished up the MSQ. Tonight was a variety night. Oh, interesting. Good. Well, welcome in, Final Fantasy friends. We also do variety every now and then. In fact, probably here very soon. We'll be doing some City Skylines and then maybe some Path of Exile later. Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, I'm not used to chat moving, so I will miss messages. Sorry. All right. But what's interesting about his character is that he has been downtrodden, and here where he's kind of giving up because I think he just doesn't have fight left in him. But this is obviously illogical. Usually what you'll see in stories is that the character will be like, help has arrived, and this man's given up. That's not typical. Usually they'd be like, no, I'm right, and, you know, want to fight their sentence and stuff. But no, he's just completely given up there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, what's interesting too is we really are getting a good eye of Ul'dah as well. That the law bends to the coin, not the other way around, which is very interesting. And it's exactly what I've criticized about Ul'dah in the past. There we go. Oh, I'm good, North Star Angel. I've got quite a bit of streaming experience myself. Don't let my viewer count tell you that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty solid on ideas for games. Thanks, though. Yeah.
Follow the channel, and we won't have any problems.
I will say, man, Funkle Stillskin, I so far I don't know. I would say consistency, yes, but I feel like, so Funkle says Final Fantasy XIV is good at keeping consistency with characters, even the bit players. Consistency, yes, There have been several too many one-dimensional characters so far. Yeah. No, I know, Angel. I know what you're saying. No. We've got a robust backlog of shit we need to do, man. Oh my god, it's crazy. It's good. There's so much to do. So much to see. It never fucking stops. There's just always more. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's interesting that he's resigned to his fate. He has been consistently writing himself out of this story this entire time, so I think he's expected this to happen. We still have more... We have more questions than answers still, so I suppose we just advance the text and see what happens. Silence, criminal! And you, what are you waiting for? Do it! Yeah, he's clearly bought off. Whoa, hello? Where did that... Oh shit, there's Mila. I can't read that fast, you fucker! I wasn't even clicking, I can't read that fast. Just couldn't stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. So yeah, he had a... Okay, I think he's pretending to have a plan. He's pretending to have a plan. He's just trying to be charismatic because his girlfriend showed back up. There we go. Maybe he did have a plan. Maybe he did. If the gods are... Oh, God. If the gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you'd be willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy! Bitch, get out of here! You're these stupid fucking sandals. We got his sword back. That's good. Mila showed up to intervene, and now we're going to have our showdown on the bridge. Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it's punishable by death. Okay. You got it, dude. Yeah, Mom with the save. She's there. I hate the automatic text box. I have no idea what was said there. It's fine, though. I'm sure it was just about, no, don't dive. I'm here for you kind of thing. There we go. Yeah, here's this fucker again. Like, the swords have to be reunited. If you ever have, like, a long-lost twin motif, they have to be reunited. There we go. Have I considered getting the Encyclopedia Eorzea books? No. Because the rules of analysis in my book are, if you do not present it to me, it does not exist. Background lore does not count. If I have to go seek an external source, it is a failure of your storytelling and exposition. So I limit myself in that way. To only use what's presented in front of us. I'm also going in blind. I have no idea. Previously, I did play, because I wanted to try the game just to play with friends. I tried the game with playing, but I skipped all dialogue because I just wanted to play. I didn't want to read. But now we're going through and really trying to be thorough with getting as much of the dialogue as we can and the world building as we can here, right? But I am evaluating it as a presentation of that media there, yeah. There we go. I'm really going to like Final Fantasy XIV then. I can't tell if I'm in for a wild ride. So far, they've been fairly good at explaining the rules of the world, right? Yeah. No, I think it's both. I think it's the developer, Angel. I think it's the writer in me, it's the developer in me, but it's also the player. I think that the experience is marred by forcing the player to, or expecting the player to have information that you haven't handed them. It's like giving someone homework and then asking them why they didn't have fun or they didn't know something. Most of the time, we're not consuming stories because we have anything other than a desire to be entertained or to go through an emotional journey. If we were to have to go and study and do homework, it kind of defeats the value there for me. And I think that as a piece of work, your exposition should contain the rules of the world needed to be able to understand the story. Yeah, Mood, no Lost Ark here. This is a Sanctuary. No Lost Ark here. It looks like an awful fucking game to me. I have not been paid to play it, so I'm one of the few people that can say that. It looks like a boring, empty fucking game. I have not seen one thing about it that looks like I would play that over literally any other ARPG. I just haven't. The fact that the end game looks like it's mostly just PvP, who the fuck cares? Not me. Any game that is based around PvP is ultimately going to become a tryhard sweaty fest that ends up just being very tedious to play. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Frackle. That's another good rule of world building. It's true that if your lore has no visible impact, if it has no manifestation into the world, then it should be
Follow the
cut.
channel,
It needs
and
to
we
be
won't have any
relevant, or it needs to
problems.
not take up space. It needs to be replaced with something that is meaningful, or it needs to be given meaning. There are a lot of things that have flavor text that doesn't end up doing anything for the world. We'll see. Yeah, Funko, I think you're right. Yeah, what I love about Final Fantasy, it is a single player / co-op Final Fantasy game. It is something where, because I have a pretty robust, you can see them, they're up in there with voice chat, but I've been rambling this whole time, so they don't have nothing to say, but yeah, I really like that. I'm not a competitive player. I don't like being competitive in games. I did it when I was younger. It was frustrating. I was good, but I felt that someone always had to have a bad time in a hobby that is only about trying to enjoy yourself. And if me winning means that you're having a bad time, that's a bad game in my opinion. Things like League of Legends that are someone is going to automatically not be allowed to have fun if other people are. Somebody is going to be forced to not have fun, and if it's perfectly fair, half the time I'm playing that game I am not having fun, and that's shit. That's just shit. The older I've gotten, the more I've realized that I really just like competing against myself and basically no one else. Yeah, the salt mine, and I think there's a reason.
Don't
Games that are...
forget the AFK auto kick.
Oh shit, okay, sorry. Sorry, yeah, no, I need to get back to this, sorry. Chad's distracting me. I had a feeling the spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. Okay. So oh yeah, so this is the rematch. I figured it had to be these two. So it's to be a rematch? Very well, I accept. Let's go. Neely and the others need you, Mico. Oh, sorry. Leave him to me. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Whatever, dude. With our big old door. Do I do speedruns? I did some speedruns on... Oh shit, I'm aggroed the second I spawn. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go after this guy. Because he's a healer. Anyway, I did some back in the olden days. What do they call it? What was that game? What was that game I did speed runs off? They're on YouTube. I only did like 8 runs, set a world record, and I never played it again because they wouldn't accept my category.
I can see the game, but I can't think of the name of it.
Remnant from the Ashes.
Remnant for... That's right. Thank you, Griffin. Yeah, Remnant from the Ashes. I set a world record run for New Game Plus glitchless. But the category didn't exist, so I didn't upload it, and then as far as I know, no one's played it since. I don't know. Love the game, though. I did Demon Souls speedruns as well. Got within about 30 seconds of the world record, and then stopped because I realized it was so optimized that I would basically have to be a god or keep rolling randomly until it worked. Also, if I missed your message, repost, please. I won't respond to every message, just so you know. Typing in my chat does not give you guarantee that Mr. Streamerman's going to read your message, but it does guarantee that I will at least look at it. Yeah. This fucker died. Hey, hold on now. Is this a healer? Yeah, he is. This man needs to die first. Why am I not doing an AoE? Well, God, I'm dumb. That's why. Hello, everybody. Why are these guys all naked? What? Seriously, you're bringing them in to fight? I don't want Neela to die. That's the only unit here that has to live. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Just more men. Just so many more men. Just all the time. Do we have healers back there? No, I don't see any. Okay. We're fine here. That you're not people, but PL Poland. Okay, gotcha. So it's Hodbrod. Great name still. Nah, that'll be good, Funko. We'll get there. Oh, I'm dead! Oh! Fuck you guys. Fuck you, chat. Where's my healer? Hello? I'm a tank. Where's my healer? Oh, you can't oh, fuck off. You can't expect me to... Okay. Here. That never happened, chat. Murdered by chat. No, fuck you, dude. That's fucking normal. Where are the heals? There we go. Yeah, we are Famfrit in the Primal. Really enjoying
Fern, why
the
did you let
community
me go die to that?
here. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to music and trying not to cry.
Foo plant? There we go. Perfect. we'll see. Cat? Okay, so we can skip cutscene because we've seen this. There she is. Fucking leaves. There we go. Let me get the healer again. Listen, okay? Speedrun time. There we go. Man, fucking rough. I die one time and they're like, oh, little baby, does he need an easy mode? Fuck you, dude. I'm distracted, not dumb. Okay, I'm definitely distracted on top of it. Imagine being dead. Fuck you, Panda. There we go. It's probably Hodbrod, isn't it? It's not Hodbrod. I'm reading it like Hotbrod, which is why it's funny to me. There we go. Yeah, it's insulting to be offered an easy mode. There we go. Perfect. Please die. I'm only using the 1-2 combo because my brain has trained me from other combo games. Jesus, the masked blind, hell yeah. That, can't help out here. That's fine. You guys don't deserve help anyway. Anyway, that combo's reset on different targets, so here I am. Let's go after the healer first this time. Probably could do AoE, but not going to be worth it. Just murder this man, then do AoE. Because there's more than 2 targets. At that point, it's worth, right? Oh yeah, heal Mila, but not heal the dude that's gonna save the day. Fine, I got it. Fuck boy. Bitch. They just call you Hod. Is it Hod or Hode? Or what? Or something like that. Yeah, I like my bell-bottom pants too, man. I'm enjoying them. Alright, let's punch this man. Let's actually punch this man too before we get aggroed on. Let's let her tank the front line while I get this guy down, and then... There we go. See if I can take on just one dude at a time, because this is a lot of men for me to have to murder. Yeah, I have to use my mitigation once we get into a tanky, like an area where we have to actually tank. But right now, if we just don't... I am, but listen, I get distracted and I forget. There we go. So now, as long as they're not all aggroed on me, we can just sit here and AoE, right? It's fine. Potato counts as half men, I agree. They are whacking me, so this is worrying. I'm gonna do Rampart here. I think that this will be... Oh, jeez. Oh, God! Did I stand in their AoE? I couldn't see the fucking ground. Jesus Christ. This is the first time I've died. Like... I've died 3 times tonight for no goddamn reason. Stop dying. I know! Give me more damage, dude. That's all I want. Fuck you.
Don't AoE. Don't AoE at all. You have to single target it and go through.
Okay, that's what I figured, because you do more damage overall, but focusing targets is always better for defense. It's just like following the rules I've been told by somebody, Rion.
Hey, if you want to tank them, yeah, also turn your tank stance off so you're not making them mad at you.
That's true.
Yeah.
I figured I should do that, but
Don't
I figure
forget,
like...
fight or flight as well increases damage you do while it's up.
This one, yeah. Okay. I'm ready! I feel like fucking Rex and Final Fantasy 12 running in, sword and board. I'm gonna kill them all, Mr. And die. Just die. It's gonna be what happens. Yeah, I can use my damage up skill. We probably would be good. Let's get it on these guys. Because if anyone's surviving with like a tiny bit of HP, it's better to go ahead and use that damage up so we get over the threshold there. There we go. There we go. And then punch him with a 3, and it probably won't kill him. Oh, yes. There we go. Nice. Just whack him. They're planning to try different classes. No, I don't like... no, yes. No to the next question. Am I tank only? No. This is a rare thing for me. I do not like tanking. We are... Oh, wrong guy. We're going to primarily go Bard. For fuck's sake. We're going to primarily go Bard. And then we're going to go Dancer. And then we're going to go Dragoon because it fits the Vieira aesthetic, I think. We really are playing it kind of like a role player as we go through more than as a real player. Does that make sense? Just kind of enjoying the ride, going to classes that make sense for the character as opposed to doing that. But we are going to pretty much play everything at some point. Okay, he should be dead. I don't have to worry about him. I think I'm going to get back here. Stop running from me. Okay, this guy's aggroed on me. We need to go after him. There we go. Probably should use this because this guy's a little tanky. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't want to tank, it takes floor tank. That's fine, though. Listen, we'll be okay. I trust my healers to compensate for the fact that I'm a Sprout, you know? I could turn off that not ready spam beeps. Oh, I didn't know I could. Good, because I am spamming the shit out of my things. I know you could probably hear it a lot more than I can. This is much safer, and I feel like Mila's gonna... She took out one of the Spear Boys already. So I just needed to not be so goddamn excited, because she's gonna be able to tank just fine. All right, time to murder. Going too fast is what got me killed there. And also being dumb and not using my skills. Yeah, is Mila healing herself as well? Because I know that veteran gladiator there was healing her. Yeah, that's the attack that killed me. All three of them did it to me. It wasn't fucking gift me right there on the bridge. Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah. Perfect. We did it. We got to the last fight every time. That's fine. We got a lot of bonus EXP. There we go. Nice, we did it, dude. I do not fit there. Aldis! Oh shit, there we go.
One shot, good job.
First try, Pog.
Ah, you're all very well trained. Good. There's the kill blow. It's gotta be. Whoa. Here's the other sword. His source of power. He still has other weapons. Keep that in mind. He can still use them. Yeah. Interesting, Funko. Yeah, I've heard that a couple times about the Dark Knight questline being the best. I can't wait to get to it. I like the idea of the Emo Knight as just a job to play. But I've heard the acclaim of the questline, so I'm excited to get in and dig into it analytically. You almost had me, Leovold. Uh-oh. Stay back! I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? You just won victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Don't look at me. Tell me, Aldis, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? Yeah, is their relationship redeemable? I think they're going more on the comedy route than tragedy. I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Leovold. It's over. Yeah, oh, is he gonna do the cliff? Every time you see a cliff, you know someone's going over it. That's just a rule of writing. It's a bloodless death. You know they're dead, but you don't have to see it. It's a great way to censor it, too, if you're doing, like, PG and stuff. So you see this kind of often. People just kind of die off screen. Like hell's it is. I swear you will never know peace. Not in this life. Or the next. Okay. Yeah, see, you knew it. Leovold, no! Oh, he's gone. People don't fall like that, by the way. Unless they've passed out, but even then they don't fall straight down. They fucking flail. It's a reflex. That fucker didn't fall straight down. You know that. You know damn well neither of us will see Thol's realm. Well, the problem is solved, though. That's the thing. Like, unless he has a magic parachute in there, he's alive. He's dead, you know. So the problem is solved now definitively, and we don't have to have anything dirty like bringing him to justice and executing him, because that's still... Somebody is killing him. A lot of times in writing, you're going to see the bad guy die, but not be killed unless it's righteous, you know, and usually by the protagonist. So it's interesting they did that as well. Let's go. Our comrades are waiting. In every expansion, you'll see someone falling like this. Yeah, we have a lot of people falling so far. A lot of people falling so far. Oh, dude, there's Panda. Look at you. Valkyrie Goddess. Look at that. Nice. I like the wine and purple color there. That's such a great scheme. This dark but not black metal. The gold trim, the purple. It's just, sorry, zoom in on your boobs there. That is a great color scheme there. You got a new minion. Let me see. Look at that guy. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, adorable. Looks like he's out of a Pixar
Since
movie.
you don't seem to know, you can press the home key on your keyboard to go on first person.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that would be helpful. Holy fuck, this is nice. that's great. Like, every stream I'm learning something I didn't know and felt like I should have known this whole time. Every stream. All right, so we do have our closure. In everything except the aftermath. We've had our climax. We have our resolution. We have our falling action. Literally. We do not have the actual resolution yet. We're looking for the aftermath now. I want to see where this lands. I hope I'm going to the right place. I just kind of clicked on something. Yeah. Oh, nice, Funkel. Yeah, I can't wait to get in to do proper glams. We're going to be set up as a dancer. Our sort of story, if you will, is that we started in Gridania as an archer because of the era. But we're sort of a vagabond, entertainer, odd job kind of guy. We make money however we can in any town we can. So dancer, bard are the classes we're going to use in combat. Dragoon makes sense if we were to have another weapon outside that. Oh, dude, nice. There's Silver. How you doing? Looking good in that armor, man. You look right out of Xenoblade, honestly. Good night, Murgo. Looking good to bed. Yeah, Aldi still has that angst, though. Like, he still has some kind of internal burden, and I think angst is the right word, like teen angst. He's still got some emotional garbage he's not really ready to give up on. But there's a lot to have to sort of unpack with him. There's a lot of history that needs to be figured out there. And I still have questions about what line he feels he crossed that went too far. Is it just the ethics of having rigged bounties that goes like, that he can't come back from that? Like, I feel like there needed to be some kind of deeper sin for him to feel this bad about, you know? There we go. Yeah, I need to do that. Character configuration. Hold on, let me do that real quick. Turn off the thing for when I'm spamming my abilities. Character config log window. Thanks for this, by the way. Which one's log window? There we go. And then display recast timer error message. There we go. So now, if I don't have a target. If I were to do, well, that's recast error. Let me see if I can turn off the other errors because those are obnoxious. Error message was an action fails. I think that's the one. Okay. What's that one? Hey, Snake, welcome home. You have to be targeting something. Oh, I know, but like, I want to be able to turn that just off. I just don't ever want to hear that sound again. All right, let's, shit, I came down here to go to the guild. Let's go turn that off. I haven't really been able to get into the glam game, but I was handed this, cute pants, from Rihanna, I think. Rihanna is on. Oh, dude, there's Cat. Hi. All right, Ethernet Gladiator Guild. I'm really hoping that we get the full, all of the exposition that we weren't handed up until this point, you know? I'm really hoping that we get that. I want answers on how this is going to work. What was Aldis running from? Is there hope for Mila and Aldis getting back together again? I'm going to make a prediction that I think Aldis is going to end up still sort of being on the path of redemption. And still going back on the road because that's where he's more comfortable. I think that they will still have unrequited, sort of uncommunicated love. Maybe they'll say it. She'll say that she loves him or something, and he'll go, yeah, I know, but this isn't my home kind of thing, or you need to find someone to be better for you. You need to find someone reliable. The same sort of self-deprecating bullshit we've seen. And I think he's going to continue on his pilgrimage of self-discovery, is I think what he called it. I think that's how this will end because it kind of fits for him. It's mildly tragic. It's not him dying. It's potentially worse. I think some would say it might even be worse that he's alive but unable to be here. The pain of knowing it could still happen but it won't, I think can be even worse. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, Funkle, dude. I love the idea of being able to dress up my my chocobo to match my glam, but I'm not sure what I want to do yet. We're not gonna go like full. We're not gonna go full like half-naked slut boy, though I want to. We'll probably have that on the table, but I think we're just gonna mostly go for casual, comfortable half dress. Fuck you, Cat. I got it too.
Bitch.
I got 10,900, so eat my ass. Beat that, bitch.
Get 10,000, 1,080, and 72.
I fucking hate you, dude. I can never win. You're a bitch. How are you cheating?
Please tell me I want to be rich too.
I'm not cheating, bitch.
Okay, fuck. You can hear that laugh. She's fucking lying. There we go. Gladiator Paladin is the weakest of the class story narratives. Monk is equally bland, but at least you get some seriously engaging military history lessons.
Blowing the mini cackpot dude behind the counter.
Oh, I did that, dude! I did that before tonight's stream, and I still only got the 10K.
Not as good as Cat, then.
Apparently. Fuck me.
I plead the fifth.
There we go. All right, let's wrap this up. I'm glad you were there, Mico. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alicran. Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you'd need a little title. You need a title that befits your prowess. Now that that's all over, will you be staying, won't you? See, this is what we're talking about. She's going to invite him to stay because surely there's nothing that will keep him away now, right? But there is. Teen angst. He's going to say no. Yeah. No. Leovold may be dead, but the Alicran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy. He knows. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Ul'dah's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in the distant lands. And of course, to tease her, but she's not taking the bait, which is interesting. Normally she'd be like, ugh, you know, but she's not. She's being serious. She sees through his charisma. He's trying to write off his emotions with charisma, but she's not taking it. Not another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Yeah, see, he has to keep a distance to protect her. Yeah. Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Mila. I am known to have this effect on the fair sex. Yeah, pushing her away, but I think he does still have immense feeling for her. I think he doesn't want to have to deal with the fact that it can't happen. I think he's just deflecting in order to protect himself is what he's doing, but more to protect her. Yeah, now she's being coy. I should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might learn something of humility. Ah, but how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Your father would be proud of you, Mila. Don't ever change. Ah, yes. There's one more thing I wanted to say to you before I go, Mico. Oh, God, here we go. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, answers. I was given an offer. The Sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Leovold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like. I made my choice. And in spite of all that came of it to this day, I have no regrets. It is a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversity. And with that, I bid you all farewell. You fucking yoink! Out he goes! I'd better not have to wait 7 years to see the bastard again. There's still so much I want to... What in the seven hells are you looking at? This is a training hall! Why are you all training right now? You think all it takes to stand... Oh. You think all it takes to stand on the Blood Sands is a sword and a stupid grit sword? What the fuck is my brain doing tonight? I'm running out of the ability to read. It's what's happening. You think all it takes to stand on the Blood Sands is a sword and a stupid grin? No! It takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you, and you alone, who decide your destiny. She's so angry. Sword. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend? Yay! They will. Give me that sick-ass set of boots right there. Hello. Infinitely better than my fucking jeans. Yeah. We may end up doing crafting purely for the quest lines, though honestly, I'm trying to avoid crafting. It's all I did the first time I played. And,
I didn't look at any quests or anything, but I just don't have the heart to sit there and do the crafting, even power leveling it. Even if I was fed all the materials and just had to go through the motions of pressing the buttons, I think I would still, like, fucking die. Anyway, that was a satisfying quest to that, into that quest. Wubby. Oh, I thought I heard you push to talk. Hi, Snick.
Oh, it did. I was copying a link for something else.
Oh. Smut porn? Smut fix? Have you been fed? There we go. Nice dancer.
Maybe.
There we go. So I don't know if
Oh no, it's time.
fucking cat, lover cat. So I will say, let's take a look at the progress we've made so far, right? This is what we have. I'll not cover up my friends. Hold on, we're over here. We did Archer, and then we got Bard as our first ascended class. Then we ran into Pugilist, I think, and Lancer together. I will say that Monk was well written, I would say, in that there was a clear story being told and it followed through. Though the characters were kind of lackluster, it was a little bit difficult to get endeared to them, and we did not ultimately, I didn't feel like we mattered very much in the story. Kind of my complaints of the Monk storyline that we saw. If you want to see how we got to this point, by the way, for anyone who came in that's new and wants to see how we got here, everything from making the bun boy and waiting 2 hours in queue to now is all on YouTube, as is basically everything we've done since December 1st, I think. All of our VODs are up there. So if you want to catch up on everything, there's hundreds of hours of content there for you for free, for funsies, whatever you want to watch. Lancer was obnoxious, probably the worst written, because the antagonist was right. And the mentor was the worst mentor I have seen. Insulted as a teacher that this man was ever written as a mentor, and was written in the place of being correct, like he was good, like he was righteous. Lancer was by and far the weakest of them. Can't remember his name, but my husband, who ends up dying, was the only character with any character to him. And he was because he was written as the antagonist, he had to be wrong. So they wrote him to die and go too far and then be dead, because otherwise they would have to explain why he was right. Yeah, Riku, right. Yeah, my sorry, not Monk. Pugilist was the one that we did. We haven't done Monk yet. We just started Monk. But Pugilist was interesting. It had an interesting arc. It was an interesting story, but we were mostly irrelevant to it, which is kind of a bummer. Lancer was really fucking frustrating, because the entire time I was just agreeing with the antagonist, and then he just went too far, and then of course he had to die, and then everyone was like, well, guess he was wrong, forehead, because he died. Not right at all. He had valid complaints about the guild and the guild leader, and the guild leader was a douche. He was a self-serving failure of a leader and a teacher. He did not actually teach. He would preach, and then he would tell you to go kill something, and then something else would happen where outside of his lesson, outside of what he was sending you out to do, the real lesson was learned. So everything he had us do was actually pointless. It just got us to a place where we had a real experience because of the antagonist, who, yes, went too far and ultimately had to pay for his sins, but was not wrong in what he was doing. His complaints were that the Gridanians were racist. They were. His complaints were that he was wronged. Even though he had done something wrong, he was still wronged. He was right. He claimed that the guild leader was a coward. He was right. The guild leader continued to send me and other people to fight for him when he was directly challenged. That's a cowardly move. He sent us to fight something that we were defeating handily, but then he came in to swoop the glory for himself, and then claimed that we were not capable. Win in the game, lose in the cutscene kind of situation, which is, by the way, bad writing. So no, I didn't like Lancer at all. Everything about that was just backwards. Everything that happened was the opposite of what should have happened. So far in Gladiator, I've enjoyed it. The characters have been very tangible.
Mine doesn't glow.
Nice staff there, dude. Nerd. Everyone else's is glowing except Panda's. That's fine.
Nice reunion where I can't go yet.
We should go to Limsa so we can get Griffin there. There we go. Let's go to Limsa. Gladiator so far has been one of the better written.
All right, everybody, pack it up.
I did not enjoy Arcanist because the main character of Arcanist,
Kiss, kiss.
the main character of Arcanist, what was her name? Mila? No, not Mila. Fuck, we just talked to Mila. I can't remember. But the girl, she was a one-note token character who ended up trying to carry the entire guild line on her shoulders, and then good night, Weon. And then the story was written backwards, where we were given emotional payoff before it was paid into. Like we saw her terror before we knew any reason why she should be afraid. So rather than having a redemption of that buildup or any foreshadowing, we just all of a sudden see a girl having a fucking panic attack, and then we don't know why. And then, like, obviously we care, but then we can't care as much as we could if we really had been able to bond with her. And if she had been a dynamic or a multifaceted character at all, fucking dead cat, meows and dies. If she had been developed at all prior to that point, we might have been able to care more. I don't know. It was written backwards. Archer Quest was frustrating in the sense that, again, it was one-note characters that really should have ended tragically, but didn't. It kind of skirted around it in, I think, a really cheap way. Rather than having those two other supporting characters have to sort of pay for their sins, or they flirted with making a tragic choice but then walked away from it because of the power of friendship, which would have been more compelling if they both ended up being sort of tragic figures to remind us why we are the good middle ground. That would have been good. Tiny boy, I am. Let me stand next to you. There we go. I believe I come up to the exact correct height.
Well, you need like 2 or 3 more inches, actually.
I've never heard that before. Fuck you. Everyone, then listen. Leandre's over here, hip height. She couldn't punch you in the face if she jumped.
So short.
Why are you
so short?
so tiny, baby girl? Fucking Leandre. Little child baby cat. Pet the child. So I didn't know that Lalafell could be so tall. Here we go. Bye, yes. Enjoy your look, brothers. If you should fucking dead good, that's fine. There we go. All right. Perfect. As it should be.
Hey, I'm not paying for this service.
Yes, you are. Oh, that's good, man. Man, I feel good about being able to close that off. We got Monk unlocked, which is good. So we got introduced there to those characters. I think it's going to be time for some City Skylines because I don't want to go too long past midnight, and we're already getting there. Oops. Okay, so that's going to be it for Final Fantasy. Those of you on YouTube, leave me some comments about how you felt about the payoff on that quest, because I imagine you guys have some opinions, and I want to know. Can't wait to see the comments on these once we get there. I really do want to know what the YouTube viewers, now or 6 years in the future when this is inevitably still up, I'm sure. Let me know. I'm always curious to see what you guys think. So anyway, next episode, we'll see you then. Goodbye. For those of you on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I swear to God, I will hunt you down. All right. Are we all sitting on cat? Good, I hope so. Back with some City Skylines, guys. I'm going to take a break, get a refresh on my drink, which Jesus. This was full when I started streaming. Why am I not drinking anything, chat? This is your job. You have one job, is to remind me to be human. Anyway, be right back.